But
Good idea.
Hello.
Good idea. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill, the coffee company. We are here with Reginald, and we're going to be joined here in a second by Kimball the Destroyer.
Yes.
We haven't got any plan for the show today, except for let's just have fun.
The Ravager of Worlds.
The Ravager
That's
of
Kim.
Worlds. Yeah.
She's coming.
She's coming here, so everyone pay attention and
prepare to pay homage.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what needs to be done whenever Kim arrives.
Yeah.
As the Ravager of Worlds and the Empress of the Universe. You see?
Yeah. And whilst we do that,
she's just stepping in. Everyone prepare.
Greetings, Earthlings.
There you are. Pay homage. Hello, darling. How are you?
How are we doing?
Good. We're just telling you. You're the Ravager of Worlds. And so everyone needs to pay homage.
Yeah.
Quite right.
All right. So,
Quite
yeah.
right.
Is there any homage being paid yet?
doesn't seem that way, does it?
It's not good enough. It's
No.
not enough, especially Kuva.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Cooper.
Kuva of all people should understand that, but no.
Bloody Cleaver.
Can't get the staff, can you?
Can't get this.
Can't get the star.
Sorry, I didn't
I've
give
got
you
a free sample. So, yeah.
Woohoo.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, very well. Thank you.
So, good afternoon to Mr. Eugene.
Hurrah.
Afternoon.
I also got you a Fanta for if you wanted to go with your lunch and
Oh, cheers,
if you wanted.
Mr. Chris Agenbar. Big up, big up, big up. Achi,
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom, Achi.
Right, I did promise Brian, so
Yeah.
if he's still watching, here we go. Right. Okay, so here it is. Okay. Still sealed. All right. Still thing. So I'll tell the story. Basically, when Brian was still in Canada before the last time he came over, I discovered a vape flavor called White Peach Raz. And my description of that to Brian was it's so good that my testicles exploded. Okay. Brian came over and I got him one for when he came over and he tried it and he loved it and he agreed. I think his testicular fortitude was very much tested by it.
Right.
Yeah. I would say that. Brian then proceeds back to Canada and he texts me the other day and says that he's found a flavor that's even better.
Which is
this one. So we're gonna put that to the test now to see whether or not my
Testicular fortitude.
is sufficient to cope with it.
wow.
All right, and I promise that I do it live on stream with
So
you
Yeah.
this is
watching,
a bit
right?
of a Paul Stewart kind of
Vape off.
A vape off, exactly. It does smell nice, I must say.
Does.
Yeah.
I don't even smoke. You can smell it from here. It's great.
Oh, by the way, the name is in the version I've got is Berry Lemonade Ice. The version that Brian gets in Canada is called Chilled Berry Lemonade. So we had problems finding it in the first place.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, can we be wholly sure it's the same thing then? In that case? He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
He hates it.
Oh, that is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it the best vape you've ever had?
Oh, that's tasty.
Good stuff.
Mamma
That's
mia!
tasty. That's
Tasty.
that's
Spicy meatball.
That's a tasty something. It's good.
Big up to
man.
Coon. Is there anything better on a hot sunny day
That
than
is
sitting
good.
indoors hot, watching a man in an even hotter coffee shop serving hot drinks to people? Yeah.
Nothing really. There's
No.
nothing that comes close.
Nothing as good as that.
I'm dancing to the
Absolutely.
intro, got the Friday
Absolutely.
feeling. Big up, big up. Afternoon all, finally
So,
finished
yeah.
for the weekend.
Nice find,
Afternoon,
Brian.
Kimber.
Well done.
Well done, Brian. Big up the day girl.
Yeah.
The traveller.
Yeah.
Travelling man.
Traveling man.
Big up Kim and Rez from Chris.
Big up, Chris.
Chris.
Good
In
morning,
our
Kim.
house.
Have a lovely day all.
We can
Certainly-
get lunch.
Certainly
Yes.
not warm here in
Because
Devon.
if I'm hungry,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
gonna be
starving.
starved.
We're all starving.
So,
Famished. That's going to be clipped by someone.
Brian Daigle here.
Yeah.
He's still watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
cool.
still
Good
watching.
man.
He loves it, Brian.
Good
He
morning,
loves it.
Ben. Rez and all in chat. Good morning, Lisa.
It's
Afternoon,
damn good.
Paul. Afternoon. Hopefully you're well. Big up, Clement. I'm going to, instead of Clement is much.
Clement, where?
Play.
Where?
Big up, Kimber.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Achi. Told you. He told
I
you.
know, yeah, it's true, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. I make no apology
For
for
being
being
homage
homage
free.
free. It sounds like fromage free,
Fromage.
and nothing bad ever comes from cheese.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. We'll give him that one.
We'll
He's
give
not
him that
paying
one.
homage to you,
Who is not?
Hoover.
Oh, that's fine.
He's evil.
Will you rip him limb from limb at the first opportunity?
I won't, no, but I am.
Why?
I am instituting a scorched earth policy.
That's what I mean. You
collateral
know.
damage.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to die.
I mean, I went through
All
it.
because of
Ben's
Cooper.
been through it. You know, everyone should really go through that at some point.
Well, Star Destroyer is all that discerning.
Yeah, it's true. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. Are you going? I think if you
Not be too
deploy,
selective.
if you deploy your Star Destroyer to sort of like the northern hemisphere, and sort of like hover it above the sort of Dorset area, you know, and then unleash hell. That
That's
should.
it.
That,
Yeah. That will learn you.
Oh,
That will
no,
learn you.
no, what you would do is you would fire it into the sea and create a colossal tidal wave, and therefore it would only get Devon and Dorset.
That's true.
So, I've got a question for you.
And then we
Star
would
Wars
all be-
elements, actually.
And then Cornwall would also get its independence because it would be like split up. It would be like
Yeah.
a targeted tidal wave.
It's what you wanted all along, Cole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That works.
Big up the
That's
Cornish.
good. So good for you, Cooper. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, Cuba.
Yeah, you're saying.
Balls, you've rocked your
8 watching and
destruction of
7 likes.
yourself.
Who is the odd one out?
Yeah.
Who is the odd one out?
It's you, Ben. You need to like your own channel.
I don't watch my own stream. Happy
Yeah,
Friday, James.
So,
Happy Friday.
In New Hope, or just
Yeah.
Star Wars, as
Yeah.
it used to be called,
Yeah.
they were shocked when Alderaan got destroyed
Yeah.
by the power of the Death Star.
Yeah.
However, they've already been flying around in ships called Star Destroyers.
Yes.
Can Star Destroyers destroy stars?
No.
And so
Not
if
until
so-
the awful matter of
Yeah, they don't- they
episode
don't-
there
yeah, no,
doesn't
no,
exist.
Don't go there,
even
don't go
come
there.
close to it. Yeah.
So why is the Star Destroyer?
It was Phil who didn't like the stream,
It's sort of like, oh really?
and it wasn't,
No,
and
yeah.
James either.
Who?
What the hell are you guys doing? Kimber loves Judge Dredd, so she has my undying admiration and loyalty by default.
That's fair enough. Well, I think we can spare
Yeah,
you on that
yeah.
basis, don't you?
Yeah.
I think the Star Destroyer. I think it's like, you know, the name.
Nemesis
that
the
gives,
Warlock is my favourite though, Kev. Nemesis the Warlock.
yeah.
I needed you two the other day. The other day when we did the greatest movie vehicles.
Oh god, there's so many. I did see something about being a toss-up between the DeLorean and something else.
There was just many. We just went off on a total tangent.
You could explore. That's something that we can explore.
Started touching on TV shows.
That's something we can
vehicles.
explore as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Brilliant.
That'd be useful.
Mine.
But there's so many.
If you take TV and animation,
Yeah,
you've got all
yeah.
them wacky races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I was.
You got bloody Akira's bike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
of
Akira's
course, I
bike.
didn't even
Tetsuo's
think of that.
bike.
Yeah.
Tetsuo's
I completely
bike.
forgot about the
Akira's bike.
invisible plane.
Yeah, well,
Wonder
that's
Woman.
it.
Yeah.
What's it called? What are the fighters called in Battlestar Galactica? They're both the human ones and the Cylon, the original Cylon
Yeah.
ships.
So the human ones, they're Vipers.
Vipers, that's the one.
And the
Yeah,
Cylon ones, I can't remember what
the
they're called,
original
but they're
Cylon,
sorts
not
of
the. Yeah, that's
they're
right.
really,
But
both of them really well designed.
really well
vehicles,
done, but not in the new version. The new version with the head on it, you know, that had the little thing. No, I thought that was crap. Yeah. You got Kit.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yeah.
X-wings.
Yeah. X-wings.
Although,
I mean, X-wings were clearly Spitfires, modelled after
Yeah.
spiritual
Yeah,
successors to the
absolutely.
Spitfire.
DeLorean from
TIE
Phil.
fighters, I mean, the
TIE
TIE
fighters,
Interceptor is a beautiful
Absolutely.
ship.
you got TIE Advance.
TIE bombers.
as well, which is Vader's
Yeah,
version,
yeah,
which
of
if you play
course.
the games, you get. That's also
Yeah.
gorgeous.
The TIE Defender from the
I
game.
didn't like happening with them. Silly wings.
You might have a Lego set.
Yeah, TIE Defender. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did good.
Yeah.
The Super Star Destroyer is also pretty damn awesome.
Yeah.
Although I
Well,
do
of course
prefer
the-
the look of the regular stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It was someone was discussing. It's saying it was a toss-up between the DeLorean and the Millennium Falcon, and someone saying, well, the DeLorean can travel through time.
But
that
XO1 got my vote.
Well, there you go. XO1. That's the
But what actually won was the Mad Max vehicle,
Yeah.
Oh, the
That's the
Interceptor.
latest switcheroo,
Interceptor.
right at the death.
because that's what everyone
That's a great-
voted.
That
It's
is
a
a
good
great
one.
car.
But all
Right.
the vehicles from Death Race 2000 as well. It's got
Yeah.
Are we having a hot beverage?
I think we probably should.
I think we should. I think it's
Yeah.
rude not to.
Yeah.
Probably should.
Although, can I have a cold hot beverage?
Yes, you can have a hot beverage.
Can I have your just incomparable
Oh,
ice
you
latte
can have that.
shot
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
with some sugar syrup?
Yeah, with the Zucchini syrup.
what's wrong with you today? I'm not talking over people.
You do that. It's fine.
Weird.
Yeah,
Do it.
happens.
Do it.
You shouldn't. It's rude.
You are Kimball the Destroyer.
Kimball the Destroyer.
I thought it was a freaking. No one gives a shit.
Reds don't give a shit.
Do it. Right, fucking.
Okay.
Right.
Good advice. Good advice.
That's it.
Lovely people in the chat space. How you all doing?
I've got some cookies for us.
Started in those.
No.
Oh no.
They'll be
Let's
gone by the time
afters.
food arrives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am ready to eat.
All right, come on then. If you're ready to eat,
I'm ready to eat.
are you dead set on burritos again?
Well, it was just I was sort of fancying them, but it doesn't have to be.
No, it's up to
I'm
you.
equally at home with the Five Guys. That's nice. I like that.
Except they messed up our order.
Except they got
But
literally.
then we got 2 lots of burgers, which
Yeah.
is delicious.
True.
I'm happy to do 5 in
Float
again.
out like an alternative.
The only other alternative is something that I know that you're not 100% keen on, and that would be a Subway.
Oh yeah, no, I
So
don't.
that's the
like
only thing that occurs to my head because I'm jonesing for a decent sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, but if that's off the table, which I'm perfectly happy with, we'll go with 5 in again.
Yeah.
It's all good with me. I'm good. I'm good.
I don't want to impose my
No,
views.
impose away, sweetie. But you don't impose enough, I think.
Possibly not.
So, there you go, love. There's the burritos. Make your choice. Make your choisir.
I'll whack some money over to it. That's interesting. I've had beef steak before. I keep being tempted by the lamb chili.
Was that mince or was that?
It's minced lamb baked in Mexican spices.
Beef for me again. I've got to. I'm not gonna have rice in it this time. It's the only weak spot in it was the rice was above my sheet.
Okay, yeah, that was okay. Well, that was.
So I'm not
I was
gonna
the
have
one
rice.
saying about having rice.
Yeah. I won't have rice in mine, but everything else. Who else every day? James Bond spy who loved me car. Yeah, true. Ian says, I'll bring them up. I'll just think. Ian saying, if I can click it, happy Paul Stewart Day all. Happy Paul Stewart Day to you, Ian. James Joris doing wonderful. What's the weather like in London? It's grey, but it's a bit muggy at the moment. So it's, yeah, you know. Brian saying, Kimby, you might have missed the first message. Just want to say that is a banging top, and most importantly, where are you watching the game tomorrow?
At the flat, funny enough, Brian.
Funnily enough,
That's
yeah.
a bit of a standing joke with me and Brian.
Oh, I see.
Back over the Christmas period while he was here,
Yeah.
I must have asked him, and asked him that about 50 times in a row, and each time the answer went out of my head. And 5 minutes later, I'd ask him when he was watching the game. You had to be there. But
Oh, no, I know that sort of thing.
It's
It's like,
evolved into being a thing now.
it's like a certain somebody in Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Did you know that Groundhog Day was my favourite film?
I heard you. I could have sworn you said that Groundhog Day was one of your favourite movies the other day. Catman Jess, big up Ben, Kim, and Rez. Big up to you, Catman.
Yeah,
good
Catman.
good to see you. Good to see you. Just in case anyone's wondering, there is no Bob because we've tied him up somewhere.
Yes,
for being
he's
naughty.
under house arrest.
Yeah, for being naughty. No, he has very in good news. He has returned to work. Is that yours, love?
Excuse me, dear. Thank you.
He's returned to work as part of his recovery, so he's at work today. We will probably text him later if we're still here to say if he wants to come here to meet with us.
Yeah.
If he finishes in time. So yeah, that's where Bob is. So it's just the 3 of us today, rather than the 4. The 4
Three Musketeers are back.
Absolutely. For the what adjective could you use to apply to the Friday? Alliterative. It's got to begin with an F. Yeah, give us an adjective to describe Fridays at Ben's coffee shop.
Fantascular.
Fantascular. I like fantascular. That's a good one. But let's see what the chat has come up with. We've got more comments. Ian Ferguson, you know how the Eskimos are like 40 words for snow? How many different words for overcast or rainy the British people have?
One.
Just one.
Why would you need more
Grey.
than one?
We'd say grey. That pretty much does sums it up. Ian Ferguson, Bob is tied up. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. If we're doing spacecraft instead of cars now, Ben, then I'll just offer a Klingon bird of prey and walk away. Yeah. That's not. He's got an excellent point.
It's a
there.
good one.
He has got a fun thing. Rez is finally trying to take over Bob's life. It's more the fact that we're sort of twins.
Yeah.
I think it's like, it's like Brez. Bores. No, that doesn't work. Lord of the Shelf. Yes, thanks
from
very
our-
much. From Nightbot.
Keeper of the chat.
Yes, indeed. Brian, Captain Jess, how are you, my man? Can't wait to finally see you at Scotland Yard for a game. What's the chance of North London Derby in October? As well will be over as well. Yes, I will be. I will be in October for the North London Derby. Phil's saying classy.
Yeah.
That's what. I'm guessing
Coffee-licious.
but that's not alliterative. It's something beginning with F. I like classy, but I'd like something with an F. Coffee-licious by Brian. Chilled by Phil, of course. A big up from Roy. Big up Ben and Rez.
Yeah.
And Kim. Kim's here too.
Hello.
Don't forget Kim.
That's me.
Ian forgot yesterday stream. Did anyone say James Bond's Aston Martin? I don't know. Did they?
I did. I put it in the thing, but no one voted for it.
It's a damn good car. It is a beautiful car. Not the later ones. The original DB5.
There hasn't been a Bond
and
car.
DB6.
When was the last time? I know it would have been Pierce Brosnan was the last time was a Bond car, an official Bond car.
Yeah.
Because they always blow them up.
Yeah.
Like
right.
every film, they blow them up.
Yeah.
What's the point?
I just think it's become part of the sort of formula.
It's
you
like
know?
Batman.
I don't like them blowing up the
Yeah.
Bonds. The Bond car always survives.
Yeah, well, it seems to be a new thing, but I mean, I don't know. Should I
It's only
spoil it?
Daniel Craig
I was gonna
era.
Spoil it for people who might not have seen. What's the latest Bond?
No Time to Rubbish.
No Time to, yeah.
No time to
Has anyone in
Do
the
you
chat
like it?
not seen No Time to Die?
It's been 3 weeks. The spoilers are on the table, in my opinion.
I think so. Basically, James Bond dies at the end.
You what?
Yeah.
How can you kill James Bond off?
Apparently, they have. I'm guessing that it's the new way of making way for a new James Bond.
How would he be back in James Bond 2?
God knows. God knows.
How would he be back as a female?
Well, this is it, isn't it?
Otherwise, if we weren't spoiling anything, we won't be spoiling Ghostbusters because my friend,
Come out.
What happened to you?
my very close friend Brian Dave, was never seen Ghostbusters.
Brian, you've never seen Ghostbusters?
He's never seen Ghostbusters.
That is surprising.
You need to fix that up as soon as
There you go.
possible, Brian.
Oh, have you? Is that your
I've
order?
got,
Is there
I've got
anything else?
margarita, but I wondered if I should get those wings as well.
If you want wings, get wings.
Oh, yeah. Box of wings on you as well.
Yeah. So chicken.
Wings.
Chicken wings,
Chicken
innit?
wings. Chicken wings.
Can we put them in to make them like extra crispy? Then I might have some.
I don't know, is that an option?
Cheese.
Ben's a bit of a whiz at this.
I've quite blatantly just stolen your power cable, by the way.
Okay, you can have it.
Ben, why don't you sit more centrally?
I don't know.
It's your screen.
Show.
Yeah.
Do one.
Me and Rez are like bit part actors. We're ancillary.
Support.
Yeah.
Support
Yeah.
that.
We are
So,
all support you.
Yeah.
Baby.
We're here for you, Ben.
Yeah.
About time someone did.
Thank you for the coffee, man. It's lovely.
What drink are you having?
I think I'm going to have a try.
Yeah.
Try it.
Jalo.
Let's just finish this
No rush.
on its own.
We'll get some fries. Just like one portion.
Yeah. Then Kimber wants the old wangs.
Chicken wangs.
Chicken wangs. Can we make
Buffalo.
those? Yeah, yes, please.
Portion of 3, portion of 6.
3 was not enough.
Side
Never in.
fries or the
Yeah.
curry ones?
I don't know. Which you fancy?
I'm easy.
Yeah, but which fries you fancy?
I don't know. How much are they?
It's like 25p more for the curry ones.
How much are they in total?
2 quid.
£2.
£2.
It's a question of do you want peri peri fries or do you just want ordinary?
I don't mind really. I like the peri peri, but I like them.
Let's go for ordinary.
Okay.
Go for
Yeah.
ordinary.
Large. I think some tortilla chips might be
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Addition.
nacho cheese and
Pico de gallo.
or guac.
I do
No,
like
depends. Was that guac good?
Oh yeah, pico de gallo. Go for it.
Unless they got sour cream.
Oh what?
Oh
Extra.
no, we've got cheese sauce. No, cheese sauce is fine.
Yeah.
Choose two. Choose two what?
Jalap-
Do it then. Guac and one more. Choose another one.
Yeah.
Jalapenos.
Go with jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
Or no, or
Well,
cheese.
that's funny 'cause
Cheese or
Oh,
jalapenos?
oh, no, you're testing me.
Mhm.
Might as well do cheese.
Cheese.
Great cheese.
That's order.
Bang.
All right.
Sorted.
Nice one, boys.
Right.
All right. Now for my burrito.
Burrito.
Burritos. Hello.
You may have guessed from all that little exchange that we're having burritos or
Mhm.
Mexican.
Are you having the vanilla one or you got maybe raw one?
I thought you had a chili try. Which was the try.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Dirty.
Where is the old
Dirty.
sample?
It's there.
Is that?
It's the red one.
Right. What's going on? My eyesight's terrible, so I'm trying to squint at the comments.
I can't see one. I
Yeah.
sort of squint as well. How great we have.
Rez, you're going to have the greatest chicken wings in Toronto. I think Rez should bring some back for me.
Which is funny because Bobby Kay disagrees with Brian's choice of the best wings in Toronto.
Wow,
so what
really?
you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go out with Bobby Kay for wings.
Oh,
And
Stewart
go out with
Fridays.
Brian
Paul
Daigle for
Stewart
wings
wing
as
off.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a special
Yeah.
inaugural Paul Stewart wing off in
International.
Toronto. Yeah.
It's the
I
only
like
way
that
to
idea.
be sure.
I like that idea. I'm up for that.
I say we take off and nuke the site from orbit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's the only way. That's
Dust off and put into new cycling.
it's the only way to be sure.
I think so. I think you're right there,
What was the
Kim.
film?
Aliens.
I was putting it to the
Oh,
chat.
sorry.
I
I thought you were testing
know
me.
you'd know. You corrected me.
She's always testing you.
Yeah, test.
Testing me. Right.
Okay, here's another one, folks, in the
Do you
chat.
want cheese?
The flowers are still standing. What film? What film?
The flowers are still standing.
I might have delivered it
Well,
wrong.
Brian's not
No,
going to get
it's
it, is he?
No. That's giving it away, though. Yeah. Brian won't know this film because he hasn't seen it. So those of you
To
paying
be
attention.
fair, Brian has not seen many movies, apparently.
We need to educate Brian on decent, really like iconic movies. I think.
Yeah, I tried a little bit, but yeah, he's I don't think Brian's got the sit still in him to enjoy.
Actually, watch a movie. I find it difficult when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When I'm with someone, it's a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
Have we got any answers?
I don't know if I want this salsa verde in there.
Yeah, we do play Rangers tomorrow. Is it 3 o'clock kickoff, isn't it?
Do I want salsa verde? I've got lettuce, jalapenos, sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want cheese and do I want salsa verde?
I think so.
Did you get extra beef in yours?
No.
Did I get extra beef last time? That's the question.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
remember.
No, I didn't think I did. I'm going to go for pico de gallo and cheese. Screw it. I'm going to live dangerously.
Salsa Verde, always a good choice, Rez.
It is always a good choice, but I don't know if I want it this time.
Kudos chiding me for it being too easy.
Oh, okay. Well, we should do that. We should do like a thingy. We should do a Paul Stewart
Easy
movie
off.
quite off,
Yeah.
you know, and see how
We
the
can
chat
do
goes.
that. We can actually do that.
Yeah.
It's a shame we can't do Guess the Movie song.
It don't really seem,
No,
doesn't
yeah.
really feel right to me doing a Paul Stewart off without Bob.
Without Bob, exactly. Yeah. So maybe we
We
should
can
pick
still do a little movie trivia.
maybe pick another player of sort of less significance than Paul Stewart in Spurs history.
Raw Fox.
Yeah, this could be the inaugural Raw Fox movie quote off,
No offense to you, Raw Fox. I love
No.
you. I
Yeah.
love you.
but obviously less significant in Spurs history than Paul
Yeah.
Stewart.
So my first foray into communicating with Spurs fans on the internet, I used to be, well, first of all, it was Harry Hotspur's blog before I moved away a little bit. And I used to use a blog called Who Framed Raw Fox.
Oh yeah, I've known that one. I've seen that one.
I
Yeah.
was using that for a long time.
Yeah.
Probably got stopped now. I think it's when I got ill.
Oh no.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you so
There we
much.
go.
Look at that art as well. What's people saying?
Right, now you see this.
Why go separately for wings when you can all go twice? Never have too many wings. No, you can't.
It's very
It's
true.
not a bad,
Brian,
shout.
you need to watch Alien and Aliens, so
Yes.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Don't
any
worry
of
about
the
any
others.
others,
You don't
they're
need
shite.
them. Aliens
Yeah.
1 and 2. It's a 1-2 punch. 2 of the best films ever.
Right. See, this we don't need. Because there's no point having cheese sauce and cheese. So
Yeah.
I just put cheese sauce as one of the 2 toppings.
Yeah.
And took the
Yeah.
thing off and saves $2.50.
Sorted.
And then we can get some like pico de gallo on the side.
Banging.
Cool. That works. Are you 6 enough for you?
It will do.
We can get 12,
No,
but
16,
whether or not you
16
leak them,
is
yeah. Not that card. This card.
It's a nightmare scenario. When I'm hungry,
Yeah.
Someone says more food.
Yeah.
Yes, more food.
Alien 1, the
Done.
best horrors ever. Aliens is one of the best
Yep.
action films ever.
Yeah, agree.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
absolutely how I feel.
Seconds out.
Correct. Definitely. 100%.
Prometheus was good in my opinion.
Yeah, I enjoyed Prometheus.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
I like Covenant. I've said it before.
I've
We
got,
had that
I've got
debate.
some real issues.
That sounds
I
like
like
a very. I like Covenant.
Mm.
Which
Yeah.
one? Which one?
Here's a question for you people that have seen and know Prometheus.
Mm.
So, without spoilers,
Yeah.
I am going to put some spoilers in here,
Mhm.
but we know that David ends up creating the proto-xenomorph, the deacon at the end. It's like one-
No, he doesn't.
Oh no,
He
David
doesn't
didn't
create
create it.
it.
Sorry, it's when a giant starfish monster shagged a face fucked
Shagged
engineer.
engineer. Yeah.
Yeah, but so and the alien didn't come into being at this stage, and then in the sequel we see David create the xenomorph.
Created, yeah.
But yet, in Prometheus, there was a scene where there's a big mural on the wall they all look at, and there's xenomorphs on it.
Mhm.
So has anyone got any explanation for me how that could have occurred? Things they didn't exist at that moment.
Who knows? Eugene says, "Big up, everyone! Big up, Eugene!
Big up, Eugene.
Big up, Eugene!"
It could be.
A time hole.
No.
Oh yeah.
It could be that the
Right.
the
I didn't know what they were
tanks
doing.
of goo
Yeah.
are.
Oh, do you mean they're kind of inevitable? Their form is inevitable.
They're like nanotech
Yeah.
things.
Well, that's the other thing. The black goo, that was like that was used for wiping, well, no, for sealing life on the planet.
Yeah.
But then it was kind of used as a weapon for.
As a weapon of destruction as well. Well, I mean that's sort of been seen in Star Trek, because in Star Trek the Genesis device is there to create life, but is also could be used defensively. So it's not unusual. It could be that. It could be because again, it was a monster that came from the black goo that implanted the engineer at the end of Prometheus to create the beacon. So
Was it Shaw's child, for want of a better word?
yes,
Yeah, it
that's
was.
right. Yeah, she
Did
came
the
out of
abortion,
it
did
was impregnated in her.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's gonna be a very.
it could be that.
So
That
it was
does
him at home.
help a little bit in terms of getting it. That's the thing that we discussed, is getting the story to link between what happens in Covenant.
Catman just the same, because David didn't create the xenomorphs. He only created his own variant.
Yeah.
Ah,
No.
okay.
That was the xenomorph in Covenant, wasn't it?
The thing that he created, but there is a bit where I forgot who it was that he kills at that
You've
point.
got those neomorphs, the white.
The white
that
ones.
are
Yeah,
very
that's the
fast.
question, isn't it?
But I'm sure there was. I mean, I haven't seen it for.
I think we need to
5 years or
revisit.
whatever.
I think
Probably.
we need to revisit and pay attention to it.
Cooper says, "Alien and Aliens together is one long movie, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Why should they have made any more? Why spoil perfection?"
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to do it, because they could have done good sequels,
They could have done
just
good sequels.
do the sequels better.
Yeah. Big up Ryan Dale and all the mods.
Sorry, I'll stop banging on about aliens.
No.
That's the reason for this stream, isn't it? Go on. Go on an absolute tangent. Happy Friday, so excited for the Rangers match.
If it is a Paul Stewart show, every show is an inaugural Paul
It
Stewart.
is, yeah.
Yeah. Because David,
Do we need to do a Paul Stewart off to find out the greatest ever movie stroke TV extraterrestrial or alien? I mean, if you're feeling soft and cuddly, it'd be E.T. Or we could, yeah.
Oh, well, it's not very selfish.
Paul Stewart will choose Terrahawks, I reckon.
What was everyone's favourite Jerry Anderson style puppet show? It just doesn't have to be limited to Jerry Anderson, but shows of that ilk. What's everyone's favourite? Because I've got one.
Stingray.
I've got one called Starfleet. Do you remember Starfleet? It had like a giant robot in it called the X-Bomber. It was a Japanese version of.
Oh, you've shown me.
Yeah, yeah. And they looked very. The bad guys were like they were human, but they were bonded with a parasitic host.
Was that Jerry Anderson or was it Jerry
No,
Anderson?
it was Jerry Anderson-esque.
Oh.
Jerry Anderson was a genius.
Yeah,
They all had that.
He
animated-
predicted Skype, mobile phones, war
Well, yeah.
in 1960. He's a genius.
Does anyone else remember Starfleet? And I'm not talking about the Star Trek variety.
Rez is saying you have to go home with a chicken wing stain on a t-shirt. It has magical powers.
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
Button Moon, lol.
Button Moon.
Button Moon.
We're off the Button Moon. We'll follow Mr. Spoon. Button Moon. Button Moon.
The engineers had created the goo millions, possibly billions of years earlier.
Yeah.
Goo that interacts with host DNA to create new life and possibly
Yeah.
extend life.
Do we think that the alien, the xenomorph form, is inevitable? Like the black goo will
We'll create
steer it?
something
Because that would make
xenomorph.
things make more sense to me.
Yeah. We've
Here's
got to
an
rewatch it because I think you need to watch Prometheus and Covenant back to back and see if you can follow the story through, because ultimately it is the David trilogy, or it's supposed to be. I don't know if they're ever going to make a third David movie, but the key for me is linking. And how do you get from what David does to, or how do you get from David to Ripley,
Yeah.
basically?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I ended up with that engineer ship on
Yeah.
the LB426.
Here's an iconic quote from a forgotten classic that could have been a contender.
Yeah, well, that's On the Waterfront.
Uh,
Great movie.
From the goo,
Great
one of the things
movie.
they created was the xenomorph, which they used as a biological weapon. It was a use for the technology they had perhaps abandoned. Lou kept records. Okay.
They kept records of.
I was singing Button Moon with you. What's a
Who's this?
classic,
Yeah.
Brian?
Brilliant.
Yes.
Space 99 was a Jerry Anderson
Oh, yeah.
classic.
Here we go. So David reinvented that use for the technology to bring forth.
Catman
the
just
once
clearly knows
again,
a lot
right?
about Alien.
And well, that's brilliant. That's
Yeah.
what we need. We need someone who's sort of expert on the lore of it. I mean, I love Alien. It's one of my favorite films. It really is, hands down, one of my favorite films. Aliens is also brilliant. I like Prometheus. I like Covenant. Forget Alien 3 and Resurrection. They
are
just
making
went
another
mad.
one
But-
soon, apparently. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but that's the thing. Is it going to be the third in the series of third in the David
They've
series?
got two
Or
different
thingy.
TV shows, alien TV shows.
Yeah.
coming.
I'm not a big fan of that. It's like, for me, they should be discrete films.
Mm.
They should be one tale or a series of tales, not a series of episodes, because that's what TV is. TV is telling a very long story.
Yeah.
If it's done properly over a long period of time, you don't really do that for the end. You've got to have more
You got to have a.
tension and fear and suspense sort of baked in, which is, you still got that in Prometheus and Covenant. That you did get.
You did, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You know, whereas on a TV show, the suspense, it's not suspense per se, it's more, I'm trying to think what the phrase where the cliffhanger-esque, you know, it's sort of like what's going to happen next, rather than, oh my God, I'm tense at the moment waiting for what happens next, you know.
Seconds, so come on, Rez, big up.
Big up Seconds Out.
Graham, every afternoon, everyone resting before my long trek north tonight, because Graham.
Enjoy. He's going to Rangas.
Yeah, he's going to Rangers.
Safe travelling, Grace. Safe travelling, darling.
Should be fun.
They're going to be good.
That could be a Paul shirt off. Best Jerry Anderson series.
Yeah.
And why is it Stingray? Because it is Stingray.
I've not seen a huge amount of Stingray.
Stingray.
That's the thing, I've not seen a huge amount of Stingray. I've not seen a huge amount of Thunderbirds, and I've not seen a huge amount of what was the one with
Joe Nicey.
Joe Nicey's brilliant.
That's the one, yeah.
Captains.
I'm not seeing a huge amount of. I've seen a lot of Terrahawks because it came out when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
Saturday morning viewing,
That's the one I've seen by far the most.
Yeah.
and it's got the best theme song
Ooh.
out of all of them.
No, Joe 90's the best theme song.
To be honest, there's only one kids show that's got a better theme for me than Terribles, and that's Ulysses 31.
That's a brilliant show, and Pole Position was really good as well.
Pole Position is very good.
I'd say that was top, yeah.
Original Transformers
as well.
Thundercats.
Well, no, original Transformers, the theme wasn't all that.
I like season 2 there.
Yeah, that was better. Yeah, yeah. And it's got all the sort of lasers with all the flying thingies. But the theme was never all that good, in my view. You know, it was better in the film because they rocked it up a little.
Lion did a bit.
Yeah. But the theme itself, yeah, it was proper power ballad type thing, you know. But Terribles, I mean, after Ulysses 31, Terribles is like just head and shoulder for me anyway. It's just my own personal.
I think Stingray might be the only TV show where the ending theme is better than the starting theme.
Stingray.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Is that Marina?
Yeah. Maria. She reminds me of the West Side Story.
That's definitely not the theme. The ending theme is Stingray.
That reminds me of The Good Life. I don't know how much you guys have seen The Good Life.
Jason and the Wheeled Warriors, folks. Jason and the Wheeled Warriors. Did anyone watch that?
16:55. No, it's still 40 minutes away, apparently.
40 minutes, bloody hell.
Listen, if it comes
and it's warm,
it's hot the way it's been the last 2 times, I'm happy to wait. I am happy to wait. What I don't like is them saying, it'll be here in 10 minutes, and then when it comes, it's frozen. It's like, do it a bit slower, but give me something fresh and hot. Yeah? I'm happy if I've got something fresh and hot that I've had to wait a little bit longer for, rather than you churning out what's been sat in your what's it called for however long, you know. So
That Moon, Alien Requiem.
Yeah, but I mean,
also actually talking about vehicles, the APC from Aliens.
I said that.
Yeah.
Even the dropship's pretty cool, but the APC is more iconic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eat this.
Yeah, that's That's where
and then you have to put Thunderbird 2
it's
in.
Hicks, isn't it?
Thunderbird 2 is the coolest Thunderbird.
Gets a face full of the acid. Yeah.
Thunderbird 2, bloody hell.
That is a great ship. Although I like Thunderbird 3.
Thunderbird 3 is cool as well. They butchered Thunderbird 2 in the TV in the movie.
Yeah.
They butchered it. They made it look stupid. We can get a picture of it. We're not showing it on stream.
Wasn't that by Riker?
Yeah, it was, and he made Thunderbird 3, Thunderbird 4, and Thunderbird 4, Thunderbird 3. It was like, why the hell? Why is he?
He did the Thunderbirds.
Oh, I see. Right.
Sorry, I'm sort of jumping on.
Oh
no. If you want to look it up, you can find it on Google.
Okay.
That's the TV show.
Original.
No, that's the original.
Right.
That's what they did in the movie, I think. There we go. Yeah, that was it. Something like that.
Okay.
Looks stupid. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Looks stupid.
Right. Yeah.
Looks stupid.
No, the original was lovely.
That's the TV show currently. Yeah. I don't like it because it's
not so bad.
It's not so bad, but the original is still better.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you ever get to see Battle of the Planets, Riz?
Not a huge amount, no, but I do know of it. Yeah.
Arteta looks like a Thunderbird. No, he doesn't. It looks like Captain Black.
That wasn't the one with the weird organic vehicles.
Jason and the Wheeled Warriors.
That was Jason and the Wheeled Warriors.
The Monster Mines.
The Monster Mines. That's right.
As one of my brothers, he always thinks that he was the first person that put Arteta and Captain Black in the same sentence.
I've been using that since he was appointed.
No, my brother was using that when Arteta was still playing.
Oh, okay.
But he hated Arteta even then.
Well, I was saying it when Captain Black first appeared on TV.
Yeah, back in the 60s.
Someone I've never seen it. It's probably not old at the moment.
Oh.
King Monkey's Cloud and the Monkey Magic was a quality vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
That could have easily been the greatest vehicle yesterday.
Nice.
That show was so huge for me.
Monkey Magic.
And you want to talk about the theme tune? Oh my God.
That was fun. My brother loved that.
Yeah,
I was a bit young. I was a little bit young at the time it first came out here.
Well, I've never seen anything like it. You used to get back from school and it would be on this 5 o'clock sort of time, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it's a Friday night, I want to say. And yeah, this wonderful blend of like kung fu, just nonsense.
We watched that again.
Yeah, I've got DVDs, but yeah.
I've fallen behind.
Very good.
I say fallen behind. I have fallen behind. But the strange thing, I've not watched any. I'm still on series 2, episode 3.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
We
if you
hadn't
like it.
for ages,
Yeah.
and we were holding out for it, but then we caved, and yeah.
No, I didn't care. I
I'm
was
not falling
intended
for
to
another
watch
big
it.
TV
Always
show after
intended
the
to watch it.
Game of Thrones massacre. I'm still heartbroken.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with Game of Thrones. This is my theory with Game of Thrones. With Game of Thrones, what they should have done is waited, should have realised that what's it called, George Martin is slow.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to criticise him. It's his book. It's
Yeah,
his
exactly.
thing.
That's
He
it.
writes it whatever thing.
Yeah, exactly.
he wants.
Finish it on time and finish it fast.
But he's-
Again, back to the
yeah.
food.
Yeah,
And
but he's slow.
But the
He's-
show actually
Yeah.
took him away from writing the book.
Exactly.
He was
He was
helping
helping out.
Yeah, yeah.
What they should have done is that they should have waited until the series was either complete in book form or they had a publication date for the very last one and then started it. But what they wanted to do is the usual Hollywood thing: we need to make money off
More
this
now, more now.
Exactly.
Well, that was not the full reason. D&D wanted to stop what they
They were
wanted.
given a Star Wars film.
They wanted to do Star Wars.
Yeah, which they've subsequently been
Lost
removed
it.
from.
So they moved from
Because of the shit show that was season
season 8 and season
But
anything
7
from
was pretty
season
bad,
5 onwards.
Season
to be honest.
7 was all
It
right,
had some moments, but it
was still
Yeah.
not great.
there were warning signs there for me.
There were warning signs in season 5.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
problem, the issue is that they also had that thing where, look, if you've got this show and when you start it, you intend it to be big, you intend it to be successful. What you're doing is then setting up a situation in which you have a load of actors who will want to benefit from the success of that show to forge their careers. They're not going to stick around, and especially when you're working with children, they're going to grow up.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So you have to, if you're working with children especially, you have to know what the path is going to be, know exactly, or not exactly, but know in very, very broad terms what your production schedule will be across the whole of the show. So then you're not working against those forces. They didn't.
Yeah.
They put greed and money and all the other priorities first and ended up with something that was an utter shit show at the end.
It become just a
They didn't even fully lead on that
No.
Lady Stoneheart.
No, they couldn't
Nothing
even
at
do it,
all.
Yeah.
They could have done a whole 2 series just on Lady Stoneheart.
Yeah, we don't even know what's going to happen with her because at the end of the last book, the latest book, all we know is that she exists. We don't know a huge amount about her. That's a massive thread that's just gone.
I stopped reading the books. I mean, I read them 2000, I think, and I think that one had just come out as well, so I got to read. But it became apparent that he was taking so long to write, and they're so intricate, with so many moving parts. I thought I'd rather just wait till they're all out and just reread them start to finish because I will lose so many of these threads and whatnot.
Well, that's the weird thing that I was doing with the show, and I did it with the books the last time I read them. The last time I sort of started or reread them. With the series, I would watch a season. Then when the next one come out, I'd go right back to the beginning and watch the earlier first season through to, and then I'd do that. So when season 8 came out, I was watching all the way through, and you could tell the intricacy, the delicacy, the nuance that you got at the beginning.
See, the source material is no longer available.
Yeah, it was gone.
It was like they've got
gone.
Like instead of taking an entire series to get somewhere, they teleported as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like full-blown Doctor Who.
Would like move around so quickly, take ages on some occasions, but like sometimes just be instantly.
Absolutely. I mean, I rail against the habit, the addiction that Hollywood now has to doing remakes and reboots and stuff like that. But if there was a show, as said to me, you have to pick one thing to remake.
It's a Game
of Thrones, as long as they do it properly.
Yeah, well, I'd have mixed opinions because they did such a good job with the casting. It was brilliant. Everyone was like perfect. I have trouble separating them from the characters now, which is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But even though when I found it quite jarring when the first season came out, and the kids were a lot older than they were. They're a lot younger in the book, which makes a lot of stuff that happens really extra dark.
I think that was the sensibilities of it as well. It's because, like, if you think about it, Sansa in the books is only 14. You know, and she's married off to Joffrey at that age. And it's consummated. So I think it was the whole we can't have a 14-year-old getting married off.
But as a result of that, I can't imagine.
That's what happened. That is what happened. It's what happened.
It's nothing unusual.
When you look at medieval history,
that's what happened. We're well behind the cut.
Sorry, chat. Yeah.
Had to look it up. He looks like Jeremy One. Don't watch the modern movie, The Monkey King. It's awful. TV show is much better.
Who
Pixie
says
was
that?
a better Aaron Dubb.
Oh, right,
Dubb's
yeah.
son.
Big yourself up, Aaron.
Pixie was a better character than Monkey. Anyone agree?
Pixie is great. They
Pixie
changed
was
the
such
actor.
a
Do you remember they changed
yeah.
the actor between season 1 and season 2?
I'm used to say Arteta was at Everton, then came back into my head. Big up them kids in The Invisible Bob. Big up Darius. Rez is such a film nerd, but I love it. I'm doing the same. Love. Should teach a course on how to watch films. If I could do that, then I would be teaching Brian how to watch Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And Alien. And
Big up A. Big up A.
No, it's all just opinion. You know, there will be people out there there are people out there who love Game of Thrones, who love the way that it ended.
No one likes the way it ended. A is saying hello to Kim and Rez.
Hey, I feel still good to see you, buddy.
Would you prefer an Ndombele biography or documentary? Neither. Really enjoyed the spoiler review of Blackbone Rez, and Kim would love more film reviews.
Watch this space, Catman. That's all I'll say to you.
Watch
all right, not this particular space necessarily, but
we can do more film reviews.
We can do more film. We
Ghostbusters film reviews. It's awesome. Go and watch it.
It is coming.
Yeah.
You know,
just not that horrible.
2016 one.
No.
Oh God, no!
Absolutely not. Unless you want to see a load of people cry on stream.
Apparently, if you have those opinions, you're sexist.
Apparently,
apparently I'm sexist. I'm
You're anti-women. Yeah, absolutely. It's not because it was women.
No,
it's
because it was so awfully written.
Yes.
Put those same characters, those same actresses, in a Ghostbusters film written in keeping with the originals, and I would champion that film to the skies. Right? It was all about it. It was like, we've got to out Ghostbusters.
You can't out Ghostbusters.
And the whole Ghostbusters vibe that they had in the original film was set at a time of a lot more grit, a lot more darkness in society. It was a reflection of the actual society that existed at the time. It's set in New York. New York in the early 80s was a filth pot. You know, it was, you'd walk down the street and there'd be rats in places. The infrastructure in New York was crumbling at the time because they'd had this massive load of investment in the sort of late 60s, early 70s that had built the city up a bit. But crime was rampant. And that's what the story was actually really reflecting.
Yeah.
When you come along and you try to take that out of that sort of scenario and drop it into a film in the late 2010s, you're not going to get it. So what they should have done, if they wanted to do something like that, was say have women, but set it back in the early 80s or the mid 80s.
Yeah, it would be all right.
That would have worked better, because then you could recreate that and you could write it accordingly. Get Dan Aykroyd, Ivan Reitman, Harold Ramis involved with the writing of it.
Not Harold anymore, because he
was alive at the time.
Oh, he was, wasn't he?
He was alive at the time.
I was going to watch Game of Thrones, but hearing the controversy at the end, decided to never bother. Should I bother?
Have you read them? Seconds out. If you've read them, you're not going to gain a huge amount by watching it, other than sort of maybe visualizing the story better. If you haven't read them and you don't know anything about it, it's not terrible, right? The first 4 seasons are very, very good.
Yeah.
And if you don't have any knowledge of it, prior knowledge of it, you can go into seasons 5 through 8.
I've never read the book. You've got to watch it. So I watched the first 5 seasons. I was hooked. I was just you will get a lot of enjoyment out of it, especially in those first 4 seasons. There's one bit, in I can't remember which season it's in, that ripped my heart to shreds. There's some great moments in it. It's just for those that enjoy a lot of fantasy or have read the books, it was a disappointment because it just felt rushed at the end. That's the only thing I'll say. Afternoon, Carl, by the way. Afternoon, Carl. Big up. They need to remove the last series of Game of Thrones from existence. We can all pretend it's an unsolved mystery and we'd all be better for it.
Well,
We
it
would
currently
be.
is with the books because he's still got 2 more books to come,
Yeah.
apparently. So,
100%. In the early 80s, you had a 12-year-old Mike Tassel going around mugging people. That'd be terrifying, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Afternoon, Bobby K. Big up, big up, big
Good to see you,
up.
Bobby.
It's worth a watch, 100%. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Never read them. Game of Thrones is a good show. Only engine was shit. Yeah. Favourite wizard
Very
from
good production values. For
anyone
a start,
got a favourite wizard from any books? There's only one answer, and it's Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Yeah, there's only one answer. Never read the books or enjoyed all of it.
Yeah.
Vikings is already becoming a power poo at the end of season 2.
I
Yeah.
haven't even watched it. I watched one episode, the first episode, and it was like, this isn't for me.
Big up Bobby K. Finally some sun in Ontario. End of of course hasn't been written yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle of the Wall episode was epic. I thought.
Which Battle of the Wall?
I think that's the. I think it's still in the Wildlings, isn't it? Surely,
Right,
'cause that was
so that
really
one,
good.
Yeah, because there's also the thingy. There's also the invasion afterwards of the Night King.
Remember how blowback there was for the last thing to get Flanders a signature list and rights to remake it. So the TV guys made the end. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is just like the Shawshank Redemption. Bob loves it. Yeah. Bob loves the Shawshank Redemption. Yes. Who would win in a fight between the Mountain and Khal Drogo? That's the Mountain.
No, I reckon Drogo.
Is that because he's more? Would that be Drogo on a horse or Drogo?
Drogo. Because the thing you got to bear in mind, what's his face? I've forgotten the guy, the southern guy who fights him. Especially in the book, he is dominating the Mountain.
One from last season, interesting.
And it's only through his own arrogance that he sort of the Mountain basically takes him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's because he was on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, the
he
Mountain
should have just
was
stabbed
gone.
him. Yeah.
He should have just stabbed him, but he taunted him. Drogo is such a good warrior, and
he's not. He's not someone that taunted them.
No, it wouldn't even be. He doesn't even see the need to taunt.
No, right? It kills them.
So if you read the books, I don't know. I can't remember if it was said in the TV show at all, but what's it called? The Khals, the leaders of these horsemen sort of warrior tribes, they've got one big braid, and the longer the braid, the less defeats. No. Yeah, if they've got a braid, they've been undefeated. But obviously, the longer the braid, the longer they've gone undefeated. Because as soon as they're defeated, they've got to cut the braid off.
Yeah.
Khal Drogo's the longest braid out. I always forget the names of the fucking tribe. Dothraki, that's it. He's got the longest braid out of all the Dothraki. So he is head and shoulders above all other Dothraki. Even there, I think there's a bit in the books where he destroys another Dothraki sort of group or tribe. Drogo, again, he's only killed as a circumstance, or he only dies as circumstance dictates. You know, he's poisoned. He's not beaten.
Yeah.
In that sense, you know.
The stallion who mounts the world.
Exactly. Yeah. You know.
Oh yeah.
So I reckon between the Mountain and Khal Drogo, it wouldn't even be close. It would be. I reckon that Drogo would take him apart really quickly, just even on foot, because he's such a great warrior.
Undone by poison.
He was only undone by poison, exactly.
Shawshank is my favourite movie of all time. Big up Bob's back.
Don't tell that to Bob.
Don't tell that to Bob. He will plots.
Gandalf's overrated. No, he's not.
No, Gandalf is.
But Macros, the Black from Feist books would batter again. It's not that Gandalf is strong. That's why not why Gandalf is loved. Gandalf is loved because he's a source of calm.
I've not read Feist actually.
I like that trilogy. That's the Magician, is it? Silverthorn and Darkness.
Yeah. Right.
Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Something like that. That trilogy of books is really good.
I should read that. I should read it.
We got so much rain. The creek by my house went up 1.5 feet. It was a bit much. Lol.
Damn.
Yeah. Longest blade. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie and Cersei relationship, guys.
Yep. Oh, food's on its way.
I can't. That was heartbreaking. They went all that way to give him the most amazing character arc of redemption, and then they ended it in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
that was such a waste.
Yeah. And
Such a
I
waste
would
of
like
Jamie
to have seen
Lannister.
more of Cersei getting comeuppance as well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
She's 100% should have got eaten.
Yeah. Or something
Really
flashy.
horrible.
Yeah,
exactly.
you really you were itching for her to suffer.
Mm.
You know, when they did the Walk of Shame, it was like, yeah, she's getting, but because I'd already read that, I knew that she
Yeah.
would rise again.
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
it's like you wanted that final punishment for all of
she's
the
not learned from the Walk of Shame.
exactly
Yeah.
all of the evil that she is really
Mm.
what's it called, key to unleashing, and she gets nothing except a quick death.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Jamie's story is the real heartbreak because again, that road to redemption. as you
Yeah,
say,
absolutely.
you
Starts off, you absolutely hate him.
Yeah.
Child murderer.
Yeah,
Long blonde hair, pretty boy, and
yeah,
immoral in every sense of the word, and then suddenly he's like this humble being.
yeah. And then he does L'Oreal adverts.
Yeah.
What's that about? Oh no, that's a different thing. That's the actor. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. We've got a storied history of L'Oreal adverts in the
Yes,
Spurs community.
that's true. That's very true. I still remember Jins because I'm worth it. Because no, he said because you're worth it at that point, didn't he? In that advert, I think he said because you're worth it. I think they hadn't become quite so
Big yeah.
self-centered
Right.
because I'm worth it. Yeah.
We do live in a more self-centered world.
Gandalf, Wolverine, Iron Man, perfect casting choices. Who going to be many years before they recast? They should not recast them. They should just not make the movies. They should just not make them.
I did like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
I like
but
Hugh
he's
Jackman as
totally wrong for Wolverine. He's handsome, he's tall. Wolverine should be neither of those.
Yeah, Wolverine's short.
Yeah, he's a short
Yeah, Hugh
ass.
Jackman's quite short.
No, he's tall.
No.
Is he?
Yeah.
No.
He looks short in the films.
Yeah. I have had the pleasure of standing next to Hugh Jackman, and he is enormous.
Really?
Yeah. He's
Oh wow.
I've been mispronouncing his name all this time. Is it Huge Jackman?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, he's I didn't realise it was
I wouldn't
tall. I thought it was quite short.
because I'm 5'11", so I'm not the shortest of beings. I mean, he dwarfed me.
Yeah.
Like, might be also because he was wearing a pair of cowboy boots.
That
Okay.
helps.
Interesting.
He was enormous.
in the films. They make him look stocky the way that Wolverine is. I
Taron
think, anyway.
Egerton is going to be the next Wolverine, according to rumours.
Really? He's a bit delicate. He's a bit sort of elfin, in my view. To be.
As long as I
Wolverine.
don't make John Cena Wolverine, that'd be hilarious.
No,
Unless they went for
no,
a camp
no,
Wolverine,
far
that'd be
too
really
much.
bad. But he was good at Peacemaker, though.
Wolverine is a block.
Yeah.
Cena has got that carrot shape,
Yeah.
and it's wrong for Wolverine. He's got to be like
He's got to be
self,
stocky.
yeah, really self-contained, like the sort of ball of energy. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be right. John Cena would not be right. Michael Cena might be funnier. No, I'm joking.
So for all you
Michael Cera.
Marvel fans,
Batista might be an alright Wolverine.
Who's Batista?
Batista.
Drac.
Drax.
Drax,
yeah,
yes,
no,
one.
no,
Oh,
he's,
what,
he's already.
Drax in
Yeah.
Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he'd be too
the
big as
baldy
well.
guy
He don't look
from
right. for me.
Guardians.
Yeah.
No, does he have hair naturally?
No, he's bald.
Then no.
Who was it? I saw someone like it might be Clint Eastwood's son. He makes a good Wolverine. I can't remember what film he was in, but someone posted some stills for me. He looked halfway there already.
I know who would make a good Wolverine,
Go on.
and you're going to laugh when I say
Should we
it.
do a dream casting for
Yeah,
X-Men and Fantastic Four?
he's a bit slender. He'd have to bulk up or
Yeah.
be bulked up,
Okay.
but you will laugh when I say this. Sam Rockwell.
Interesting.
I really see it. I just see it in the eyes and that mouth he's got. He's got that grin.
He is already in the MCU as
Oh, of course he is.
Justin
He's,
Hammer.
oh, yes, he is. That's right,
Unluckiest
yeah,
person in the world. Any guy that goes to a prostate exam and finds out that Wolverine is your doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, or the Lady
Wolverine is 5'7", yeah.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Clips from new Lord of the Rings shout out soon. Look a bit cheesy, but I'll watch them anyway.
Fucking spare me.
Yeah. Roger Moore looks tiny in some Bond movies because he's next to George. Yet Roger Moore is 6'1".
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Saw the new Game of Thrones trailer, and every time I saw Matt Smith, I thought he was going to run into a TARDIS. Yeah.
He's in. Here's the really freaky thing. Matt Smith is in Terminator Genesis.
Is he?
Yes, he's the one that's taken over by Skynet
Interesting.
at the beginning of the movie.
Batista would be a decent juggernaut. Batista.
Yes, that is a great.
Yes.
Tom Hardy should be Wolverine.
See, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I can see Tom Hardy.
Tom
I can
Hardy's got
see
the
it,
Venom
but
thing,
he's got the
but
Venom thing.
I love him as an actor,
Yeah.
and I think he would smash that role.
Have you seen Legend?
But he is a good.
Yes.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, he's awesome in both films. But I do think he's a bit too handsome for Wolverine. I'd like him to be a bit more.
His because I'm very biased. I think his Alfie Solomons is the best character he's done.
Alfie Solomons?
Peaky
Yeah, I've
Blinders.
still not seen.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that.
I hear he's brilliant.
Him portraying a very orthodox Jewish person who's also very dodgy is very funny.
Is Cillian Murphy in that as well?
Yes,
Cillian Murphy
yes.
as well. Is it Cillian or Cillian?
Killian.
Right.
Johnny Vegas would be a great Wolverine. If we're doing funny action.
Monkey! Shing!
Johnny DeVito.
Where's me bloody tea, Monkey? And then Monkey's juggernaut, apparently.
Monkey!
Yeah, I love Johnny Vegas, bless him. But Wolverine, he ain't.
Where's my tea, Bob?
Tom Hardy dominated all the scenes he was in, because he was just that good.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy in Peaky Blinders is hilarious and just dead on the area.
I would totally be open to Tom Hardy being.
You'd be totally open to
given
Tom
a role.
Hardy?
Oh, yeah.
Well, definitely.
Well, to be honest, who wouldn't?
Given a role in the MCU.
Yeah.
Well, he's in it now, technically.
Yeah, he's in it.
Technically, he's Eddie Brock the Venom, but he's kind of not as well at the same time. But
the Venom will find Eddie Brock in that.
Well, they had the discussion.
Yeah.
The reason that it went ahead and thing is basically they found a way because it was as soon as Spider-Man moved over to MCU, it solved the problem because Spider-Man. The weird thing, the history of it is that Marvel
doesn't actually own Spider-Man.
No, they didn't because they years ago, exactly. They sold it off to Sony. And Sony held on to the property for ages, but then recently they found a way through. That's why you got the Spider-Mans now.
It's good for both companies. That Sony, it makes sense for both. Your lads' thoughts on Obi-Wan Kenobi and Disney Plus. I loved it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I loved it.
I do need to.
I like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Not the greatest, but I enjoyed it.
It's perfectly enjoyable.
Yeah.
I need to sit down. I've still got to watch the Book of Bloody Boba Fett.
Johnny Depp as Wolverine.
I was really
Johnny Depp as Wolverine. Johnny Depp as Wolverine. No,
I don't see it either.
No. Johnny Vegas as Wolverine would be better for me because that would just be hilarious. I thought it was good to see more of the Star Wars spin-up. Yeah. Joe Wilkinson, mate, the hairy guy from 8 out of 10 Cats.
Oh,
he's hilarious. I love Joe Wilkinson.
My word.
100% to do other things.
In small doses, I like Johnny Wilkinson.
So I'm a
when
bit
it does, if you watch him too much, it starts to grate for me.
One of the funniest things I ever saw was him doing a poem on 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Giving names to gentlemen's peckers in urinals. Honestly, you can't get
funniest. It's so funny.
Sean Locke was hilarious.
Yeah, he was.
That's
all of them were hilarious.
Real loss.
Rest in peace, Shawnee.
He
supported the wrong club, but
he did.
Rest in peace.
But he was a very funny man. A friend of mine had tapes, and he gave me copies of the tapes of 15 Stories High. 15 Stories High?
Yeah.
Whatever the thing was.
With Benedict Wong in it.
The radio show.
The radio show.
Right at the beginning, or when he was still coming up, and so funny.
He's a comedian's comedian.
He really was. He really was. Sean Locke was an absolute.
Which is one of the reasons why Joe Wilkinson and Sean Locke were so great together, because only Sean Locke could understand the weirdness of Joe Wilkinson. Only him.
Yeah. I mean, that's the weird thing is that you guys, if you watch me on streams, my humor can be quite whimsical. I will go off on those sort of like tangents of whimsy and stuff. So you would imagine that I would enjoy that, but I think Joe Wilkinson just.
Oh yes.
Yes, please. Let me get my.
Yeah, younger Johnny Depp as Gambit. That would be Remy LeBeau. Brilliant. That would
Book
be
of Boba
great.
was okay. It's tied in with The Mandalorian. Great stuff.
I love The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Need that in Canada. Played all the Obi-Wan episodes as a movie in cinemas there. Only country that did that.
Here.
So folks, if you're in charge of casting with the MCU, they've got they've got two big properties on the horizon: X-Men and Fantastic Four.
They've done Mr. Fantastic though. It's, Well, that's not a spoiler. He's already been casted. They made a thing of it.
Oh, was that? All right.
I think they did.
Who?
So,
Um,
who would you
The
cast
guy
as
in the
Doctor
office,
Doom?
the funny guy in the office,
Which office?
the American
John
office.
Krasinski.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be above having his wife, Emily Blunt, play
Yeah.
Sue Storm, to be honest. But yeah, who would you cast as Doctor Doom? Because it's essential they get him right.
Me.
Yeah, Rez.
Yeah.
Rez as Doctor Doom. Rez would look fantastic.
Or
in
Mike
the
Myers,
armour.
and he can just play Doctor Evil as Doctor
No,
Doom.
no.
All right. These are the dips for the old
Doctor Doom is my
taco-
favourite Marvel
tortillas. I
character.
think we need a bowl for the tortillas
Yeah.
because they put them in a bag.
I kind of like to see. I know he's already played Magneto, but Michael Fassbender in the role. I think he could absolutely pull that off.
Yeah, I think so. But as you say, he's done Magneto already. Have you got some blue paper?
Yes. Always. I need to order more of it.
Oh,
There's always room for more blue paper.
of course.
It's the most helpful.
It really is.
Oh, bloody hell. We're
What happened?
going to another. What can
The
we go-
video of calm is brought to you by Tranquility.
Nice. I've not seen Soylent Green. I
you
know.
should.
I
It's
really
great.
need to.
Yeah,
It's been on my
Nature's
list.
in it.
No
my hit
rice,
list for ages.
no rice beef. That one's mine. Plain rice chicken.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's yours. And pork kimblaw. Spicy rice.
Lovely.
Well,
There we have. Okay, and we have some wings of the avian variety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tortillas in a bowl.
Yeah.
There we are. Tortillas in a bowl. And these are the dips for it. And I'll do my usual chips in the bag.
If they bring Emily Blunt as Invisible Woman, that would be perfect. Doctor Doom would be John Hamm, would be very good.
John Hamm could do a very good.
How many C's?
Some salt.
Yes.
Cheers, man. Sorry.
Of the Arsenal.
Yeah.
We want the Arsenal lacrimal secretion. There we go.
Speaking of Evil Dead 2, one of my favourite.
Agreed. I even like Evil Dead 3.
Yummy.
Hang
Yeah.
on, my loves. Chips are in there.
Yeah.
Kimber, do you want Fanta or Coke?
Fanta, I think so. Thank you, darling. Cheers, cheers,
And cock for us.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Evil Dead 2 is one of my all-time favourite films.
That's fine. That's fine.
Need a glass. Though.
Yeah. That's fine. I think the glass. Did you not want a clean one for that?
That's fine, mate. I'm
Chris
not.
Evans is Johnny Storm.
I'm not fancy.
Excuse me, Kimber.
So bad.
I just need to
As long as,
use
as
the
long
old
as
drawer.
you see, this is very unfair on him, right? But I never want to watch a film with Chris Pine in it. I think it's Chris Pine because of Star Trek.
Yeah.
He ruined that.
It's
But
not
he
his
does
fault.
look like Captain Kirk.
He does look like Kirk, but it's not his fault.
No, it's not.
But they screwed it up so badly that I have taken I've taken a dislike to him because his portrayal ruined Star Trek, and it's not his fault. But
Well, I think it was well
People that
writing
directed
and
it.
yeah,
the writing, the direction.
you know,
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
It's not someone that should be directing Star Trek.
no
No.
chips in it, mate.
Yeah.
Chicken, people, chicken.
Dirty. No, I'm alright. I'm gonna have my burrito first, then maybe I'll. Now, the challenge is on again. Can I eat without spilling all over myself?
You've got a blue shirt, so I think you can get away with it.
I think I probably will.
And that's blazing hot, so that's awesome. I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul.
Yes.
Swallow this.
Ooh.
The Discovery Star Trek show is good, apparently.
Star Trek Discovery.
I've seen seasons 1 and 2. It's
Discovery.
okay. It does. There are areas where it tramples over previous things in Star Trek, namely the Klingons. But it's all right. It's got some things that are bad.
Have you seen the other one, Strange New Worlds?
No, not yet. Not yet. I've got to catch up on a lot of stuff.
I'm still heartbroken over the Picard series.
Well, I've only seen part of season 1.
I just hate it. There's
No?
too much swearing in it.
Okay.
As we know, there is no swearing in Star Trek.
No.
The moment one swear word comes into Star Trek, it's over.
Yeah.
There is no swearing in Star Trek.
There were swear words in First Contact.
Yes. There was.
I think we can forgive that because that's a great film.
Yes.
Actually, it's in Generations. It's in Generations where the sorcerer is about to crash land on the planet, and Data goes, "Oh shit!"
You don't actually hear him say it though.
Really?
No. At least I can't remember.
It isn't even dented. Oh shit! What are we gonna do now?
It's not even what?
It isn't even dented. Oh shit! What are we gonna do now?
That's not Star Trek, is it?
No.
Voyager was shit apparently.
But it was also
Voyager
something
was
that
pretty
never had a swear word in before that moment.
Okay.
Lower Decks, Lower Decks.
Animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Trek Strange New Worlds is delightful. Just started DS9 rewatch and it still slaps.
DS9 is the best.
How could J.J. Abrams be allowed to free reign over iconic characters like Captain James
Yeah.
T. Kirk and Spock? It's like heart surgeon with
Not to mention
Yeah.
Luke Bradley Skywalker.
Exactly, it's absolutely right. This is the thing about J.J. Abrams, right? There's stuff that he's done that is brilliant. Like, for instance, I love Fringe. Fringe is superb, right? And it's not just J.J. Abrams, anyone. You don't just give someone free reign over something because they've done something good, right? And that's what they did with Star Wars. Frigging Rian Johnson. Yeah, Rian Johnson, not Ryan Johnson.
Kathleen Kennedy
Right.
is the problem there.
Yeah. You know, you've got to set certain rules, you know? I understand that the Star Trek franchise was losing steam, but that was because they'd gone so far astray from what the original thing was. And they thought they were being faithful when they weren't, you know? That's why you got the crap that you got in Voyager.
Yeah.
You know, DS9 was the pinnacle of it. They got it perfectly right in that. One long story arc from beginning to end. You know, good characters, great stories, all of that stuff. And then they just thought we need to replicate this and didn't. Ridiculous.
Don't watch the animated stuff. Rafa Khan is perfect. Yes, it is. Generations is great. First Contact might be my favourite. First Contact is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron is saying Red Dwarf is better than Star Trek. Interesting.
Red
Love
Dwarf
Red
is
Dwarf.
brilliant.
Love
Red
Red
Dwarf is brilliant. It's Smeghead.
Picard's first season was good, but the second one was meh. But they got swearing in it. It's not Star Trek. I will die on this hill.
I need to keep watching those things. It's just like the problem I've got is that I don't want to watch something new
Yeah.
while I'm gaming.
Yeah.
And I game a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't watch a lot of new things. What I should do is set aside like a week.
Yeah.
Just for viewing.
Yeah.
No gaming.
I do the same
Gaming
thing.
is-
When there's a game I want to play, I set like 2 weeks. It's like when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, I still don't know when it's coming out.
Yeah.
I need to pre-order that bloody thing. There will be 3 weeks I will just like not talk to anyone.
Yeah. I didn't think Breath of the Wild was going to take as long as it's taken.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the 4 divine beasts now. I've got the Master Sword.
Yeah.
The only sort of main missions that need doing is the memories and then going to the castle of Kilgannon. But you know, you look at it, it's like all of the stuff that you got to get for the Hyrule Compendium.
Yeah.
All the stuff you got to get to upgrade the armor. You know, stuff like that. Because I'm a completionist, I want to do that as well. So it's a bit. And there's a minimum of 2 pictures that I've missed.
Yeah.
So I have to buy them from Simon afterwards.
I tried to watch animated Star Wars. Couldn't do either. Love Generations and First Contact. Yeah. Anything after that one was crap. The love series.
People missing Star Trek 6. Star Trek 6 was an excellent one. Really, really good, especially the soundtrack. You know, great film.
Voyage Home, right? No.
Undiscovered Country.
Oh, that's the one. Undiscovered Country is
Brilliant one.
was my favourite.
Brilliant
What
one.
happens
The
in that?
Klingon, where they make peace with the Klingons.
Yeah, and then they don't, and then they do.
It's
That, I
got
mean,
Christopher Plummer
yeah.
in it.
Christopher Plummer in that movie is that battle scene is
Yeah.
the best battle scene in Star Trek.
Yeah.
It's not even. It's just a fact.
Yeah. And just that sign off afterwards. Good to see you. What was good to see you in action one last time. But Sulu saying it's Kirk. You know?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Let's slip the dogs of war.
Mm.
Bloody amazing.
Yeah. No.
Where's my damn torpedo?
Yeah.
I'm as constant as the Northern Star.
I'd give good money for it to shut up. Yeah. See, the thing, or one of the things that made Star Trek so good was that triangle of Kirk, Spock, and McCoy.
Mm.
When you look at 6, they're each working, you know, around each other.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Like when Kirk and McCoy are on Rura Pente, you know, Spock is still working with them.
Yeah.
Working along them. You know, with the bug and all of that stuff. It's superbly done. It was so right, and they didn't get it right on the Final Frontier. It didn't seem to work quite as well. That's why the film was quite weak. It's also because Shatner directed it, and he didn't really know what he was doing.
But if there was anyone that was going to be given free reign over Captain Kirk, it's William Shatner.
Yeah, of course.
It's not Chris Pine or J.J. Abrams.
I love how so many of these people keep trying to put the genie back in the bottle.
Yeah.
Right? So they did it with Discovery. They screwed up the Klingons for absolutely no reason and then tried to fix it. So for those that haven't seen it, the Klingons in Discovery look radically different. I mean, really, until you're told they're Klingons, you won't know they're Klingons, right? And they're all bald for a start, right?
Yeah.
So they tried to retcon that by saying, "Oh, yeah, Klingons shave their head in time of war. They're a warrior culture. They're always at war, right? So how the fuck do the Klingons after Discovery have hair? Fuck you know."
Even I know
Ridiculous.
Klingons are hairy.
Mm.
Klingon that quotes Shakespeare. Can't beat that. No, you
Yeah.
cannot.
General
apparently, according to Nightbot, Next Generation was the best. Nothing has come close, not even the original.
DS9 is the best by a long shot. It was groundbreaking because the only shows at that sort of time that did that long arc from beginning to end, that was seminal at the time, was DS9 and Babylon 5.
Jacob's in the bin. Oi, oi, come in. Oi, oi, oi. Big up, Jacob. Big up.
We got Jake. Beans are a bit dry today. I'm just going to do the steak.
Yeah, the movies are great, Aaron. The movies are great.
Apart from 5, 9.
Hello.
Burritos, man. Apart from 5, 10, and 11. They were a bit
I
weak.
represent the Arsenal contingent.
Yes.
Hello guys, how are you doing?
You right?
How you doing, Vin? You alright?
Okay.
Good to see you.
You alright?
Yeah, good.
You alright? There's only 2 members in the Arsenal contingent, apparently.
Vin and Arteta.
No, he's definitely not in this.
We got wings.
Yeah, man.
Where did you get the wings back?
This from Firebean Mexico, which if you live in the local area, you can order.
I know.
Brilliant.
He's my mate who owns it.
Is it? There you
Yeah.
go.
Go and see him.
Brilliant
Right.
stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm really impressed
I
with it.
don't know what his wings like. And I might just have a look.
Yeah.
I literally, I had wings from Wingstop. Wingstop? No, not Wingstop. Wing Shack in Loughton.
They're good.
Yeah.
They take too long though.
They're so slow, yeah.
They're the slowest place in the world. I really like the owner of that place. He's a really nice guy. I never see him in there though anymore. I think it's because they've got a few now. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but this was impressive. Hot.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When it comes, it's hot. It's not like lukewarm or cold.
So your mate has fans.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Now we need a sponsorship.
Yeah.
I've been Mexican sponsors Paul Stewart Show.
Yeah. The coffee company sponsored by Firebean Mexican Kitchen. Yeah.
It's independent basically. It's just he only has that's it, and he started it from scratch. Yeah. So,
Superb.
Yeah.
I'm hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well because he deserves it.
Yeah.
It's very good
Hot one
quality.
or cold one today.
cold.
Yeah.
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 I've had the hot one already. I've been crazy busy.
What are you up to, man?
Just work.
Yeah.
On Friday, it's
Yeah.
really non-stop.
That's the
Bring
thing.
me
You
into firefighting.
get that sometimes where it's like you're hoping for a chill day,
Yeah.
and it's the complete opposite.
Oh, it's a total.
Yeah.
Totally.
And weirdly, you get those days where you think you're going to be super busy,
Yeah.
and it turns into night sucks.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
But on Friday, you never expect me Friday to be busy.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's never.
Yeah.
I just got my, I just put a couch and stuff. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, everyone sends me messages moaning about other people. She went, well, I copied you in so you can see the shit that I received
Uh-huh.
and that I've got to respond to. So then I,
Yeah,
you're not,
been
you're
there.
live still.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, and then she. You don't want to incriminate yourself.
No, absolutely. Whisper it to me, and then I'll say it really loudly for everyone else.
Exactly.
No, no.
If you're watching, you know who you are. Vin says you're
Yeah, one of those.
one of those.
And they probably support Chelsea.
Yeah. Well, that's all right, because Vincibles Arsenal, so he deserves it.
But there's no one deserves to deal with Chelsea.
Yeah. No. There's loads of chips, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah, drop one.
I've never ordered. I had a cruise ship about 3 years ago.
Oh.
But I'm going to do it for now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very, very good. I like. So this.
Did you go pick it up?
No, water. I bought it and it was piping hot. Yeah. Just eat.
Did you go and deliver it himself?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Oh, is it an Asian guy?
Yeah.
Okay, deliver it.
Quite old.
Oh, no, it's not African. Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, I ordered from a place called Chilango, right? In bloody Islington.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It arrived. It was Technid, right? They did these sort of waffle cut baked potato things. Like, what, do you not have a fryer or something? And it was just so disappointing. Yeah, it cost, significantly more than $5. So yeah, I'm very impressed with Firebean. I hope he's doing well. That's all I'll say. And if you live in the area, order from Firebean Mexican Kitchen. You won't be disappointed. Yeah. It's the third time in a month that we've ordered because they're just so good. How are your wings? Were they good? I know Bob particularly liked them. No, he did say they were going to be.
There's two left.
No, you. Okay.
To use the Fridays, I want
There we
to
go.
Finish them up. I'm not going to have it. No benches, but if not, they're all yours.
win Benji.
Oh, in a minute, I'm gonna get plate.
Are you going to wing it up right nice?
He is.
Oh yeah. Let's see what they're all saying.
Yeah, sorry we haven't got to the comments, guys.
Uh,
We've been munching.
Munching and hola mamacita, apparently. United Spurs, Adama links are back, baby. Oh god.
Again? What? Are we like a glutton for punishment or something?
Yes, we are.
Crying out loud. What purpose would he? What purpose would he serve?
Zero. It'd be a worse Lucas.
Adama trial rate again.
It'd be a worse Lucas Moura.
Yeah.
It's just
What's the point of
it's a
him?
worse Lucas Moura, who I don't like.
Well,
I get slaughtered because I don't like Lucas Moura as a football player.
okay. Well, listen.
I don't like him as a football player.
I'm happy to concede that he's got weaknesses, but I do like him.
like him as a bloke. He's a nice
Yeah.
bloke. It seems.
I reckon Conte has seen something in him, right? That he can fulfill the right wing back role for us.
He can't. Because you've got to be good technically for that.
Maybe he can be trained. You don't know. Listen.
Did Arsenal sign this year?
How's your pursuit of Lissandro Martinez coming on?
How's your shit of Rafinha going up there? We can't say that on stream.
I know,
But I do know this.
I know we had the chat.
I know someone that knows though.
You know someone who knows.
You're not allowed to say. Unless we mute the stream. There we go. 2 seconds, guys. There we go. Well, unless
There'll be a lot of people throwing a party about that.
And there was some.
unless you can lip read really well, you can't do that.
Maybe, yeah.
We need them, the speed demons. We do not need a Dharma Traore. We do not need it.
But it is intriguing. Put it that way.
It's been about 3 weeks.
Because all that stuff about one of them's girlfriend as well. In terms of she was around saying, "You better marry me," something, and he said no. And she's wedded with various police.
Oh no, I dropped chicken in my crock.
I thought you said in your crotch. I was going to get even more worried.
It's like euphemism.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I
Went
joined
out
the-
last night, got tanked up,
Yeah.
dropped some chicken in my crock.
Yeah.
You know?
I joined the Crocs
Chicken
gang.
in your crocs, chicken in your crocs.
Crocs are cool, confirmed.
It's like on Key and Peele. I don't know if you've seen that.
Still can't get with cross.
They're so comfortable.
Yeah.
They just look like, I don't know, I just can't.
I'm with you, Ben. I would never choose to wear them.
I'm a hipster though, so I have to wear them.
But then, should you wear them with socks?
Yes. Because they're not cool with socks, therefore they are cool with socks.
Understood.
And also I have to wear them with socks because I work with hot water.
True.
If I was leaving here and not working, I wouldn't wear socks. It's only because I'm working with water, and if I drop water on my, at least the sock will
Absorb
stop.
something
Yeah,
before it gets to your skin.
yeah.
How did you cope with the heat?
I wasn't here. I didn't work.
No, clothes.
Yeah, close. But there was no way I was working in that heat. That would have been suicidal.
Especially with the way the sun.
Yeah, it's always hot in here already.
I I was in my house, you know, curtains drawn so the sun
Yeah.
wouldn't come in. You know?
Is it the same to me?
Yeah.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
So the sun doesn't hit the thing.
Why
Yeah.
are your windows closed?
Because
How warm
exactly.
and the whole purpose is to keep
Keep
the
the
house
heat
cool.
out. Exactly.
Yeah.
Even then, I had to. No, don't.
Yeah.
Even then, I had to refill the water in my little what's the fan thing 4 times. To refill it 4 times just on Tuesday.
I've got a 12,000 BTU.
Yeah.
And even that,
Couldn't handle it.
couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
It'll bring the temp down. As soon as you turn it on, it literally went
Yeah.
back up.
The craziness. Just,
I bought one of those best way paddling pools from Smiths, and I just sat in that all day. It was so hot that even that was hot.
Yeah.
My mate posted a picture.
No.
Check out my Indian swim.
It's a picture of like a dry desert with the Death Valley or something.
So check out my Indian swim.
He didn't put a best way in his own house. Did he?
No, it's basically his bath.
Yeah.
Check out my-
Good stuff.
yeah.
Not a bad idea, but you would have to constantly change the water.
Yeah.
Ceramic is a good conductor of heat.
Correct. You would. It's just you just have to bring the bearing.
Yeah.
I was sat there going, just get through to the evening. Just get through.
But
to
it was
the
even
evening.
worse in the
Worse
evening.
On Monday evening, on Tuesday evening, it started to cool down. And started to get
Not in my house, it was the opposite.
Yeah.
Monday was alright,
Yeah.
Tuesday was
No
awful.
lie, last night I still had the aircon. Because the
Last
house
night?
retained heat.
Last night I closed the windows.
Today I'm contemplating putting the jeans on.
What's everyone's thought on Zaniolo? Interest? I'd love to have Zaniolo. I'd love to have him. He's
Yeah.
done both his cruciate ligaments though, which is always a problem.
that's
But he did play 40 games last year, so it looks like he's over it.
what is there still traction in the Madison rooms?
I hope so. 'Cause I desperately want Madison.
I'd be interested to see it, but I just don't see. I don't see how he can play a sort of what's the word I'm looking for, like a first 11 role in.
There isn't a place for him. But then it gives you the option of changing the team.
But no, I get
Yeah.
that. But the question is, would he be willing to do that?
Well, if
Him
he wants a
specifically.
chance of winning a title, you're going to have to. Unless you are Erling Haaland, who will still do that. Erling Haaland will do that. He will do it next year.
Yeah. I don't think it's more Madison's personality.
Yeah.
I don't see him having the temperament and the personality to do something like that. Other players, sure, yeah, I can see them doing that, but not him. Actually, I'm just going to go and floss.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about my bum.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Rose isn't talking about his bum for once.
My dad got it from somewhere.
Morning, what's your bag?
Yeah.
It's got to be something to
It's what I have.
Yeah.
80 quid that cost him. It's not bad.
That's a result. I like something
It's-
like garden.
It's not right for my shop anymore because it's lacking comfort now. Now I've got to gate it. Yeah, I haven't put the cushions out because I thought it was going to rain it.
Rain? What's that? We haven't seen that for months.
2 weeks. Has Kimber recovered from last night? Have you?
Who's asking her?
Oh yeah, your boyfriend is.
Yeah, I can't see. Oh yeah. Yes, Kimber has recovered.
We need to get his cousin Madison instead. I'd love to have Zaniolo though. Zaniolo's great.
How you doing, Bobby?
Big up, Bob. Big up, big up.
Freedom.
Freedom.
My mate's he's a full-time DJ.
Yeah.
He's finally basically decided I can't DJ no more. I've had enough of the late
The 80s is over.
the late nights, the whole lugging shit around. So right, got a job with IT. So he's doing a 9 to 5 job on Wednesday, and he starts on Monday. So I'm like, what's the last day of freedom?
If you think DJ equipment's bad, imagine being a rock star in the 70s and the 80s with a 100-watt Marshall. That's that.
sure you got roadies for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gus is upstairs.
Nice colour.
That's a great colour.
Yeah.
It is very nice. I like.
It's not the Aston Martin blue. The Aston Martin blue was better.
It's light.
Yeah.
That's right. No, I do like that. I prefer that colour.
It's a strong colour. Here's to everyone in the chat. Who do you think Tottenham should sign next in the old transfer window? There's rumours that Bastoni might be back on the table because
Yeah, I heard.
Inter haven't sold Skriniar because they want too much money for him, and which means because they haven't bought Bremer to replace Skriniar, and they want too much money for Skriniar, so they haven't bought him. So I mean, they have to make £60 million euro profit by the end of the transfer window. Otherwise, they're in deep doo-doos, which is like transfer ban or whatever, or a massive fine.
Welcome to Tottenham, Mr. Bastoni. To you lot. That's a wise man, once said.
Yeah. Did you watch Arsenal play in Orlando? Apparently, they're pretty rubbish.
I didn't know.
Not that they're always rubbish, but
I missed it. I was at Wingfest.
yeah. I bet that was fun.
Yeah, I bet getting back to normal is
It was so
it's
good.
all about, mate.
Busy, busy, busy. Love it in normality. Great stuff. Need a world-class centre
That
back.
we do.
We do.
I am so done with Eric Blasey.
What are you going to say to Bobby K? His son, Big K. He loves him.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'd say I'm bigger than you, probably punch harder than you at the moment, although give it a couple of years, it will be flipped. So don't argue. Oh. Bobby K, obviously. So sorry.
Yeah, but Kim was going to punch your kid.
He's going to punch his kid.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Basically,
Jay loves Eric Dyer as his favourite player.
Fair enough.
So that sort of behaviour can't be allowed.
It can't be
to go on.
tolerated.
You've got to nip it in the bud.
Well, to be fair, from what I understand, Bobby K is, beats his kids regularly. As you can tell, when they come on, they're very nervous.
No one's going to
unconfident.
Yeah. I can't eat anymore, I think.
I'm going for the kill, the last two wings.
Where did I put my lighter?
Lighter. Push up your lighter.
I can't find it.
Drum and bass,
Yeah,
Drum.
well organised. Yeah.
You like
That
it?
song.
I do like it.
That's Sweet Vibration by
Yeah,
DMX. Yeah, and the boat manic.
Has Rez stained his shirt yet? No, he has not. You are unscathed.
Unscathed.
Oh, no. Oh, no,
No, that's a hole.
that's a
Oh, yeah.
It's a hot rock hole.
Yeah.
Papa Smurf has to go out on loan. Who's Papa Smurf? Papa Smurf is a Dombele. He doesn't need to go out on loan. He just needs to go. In fact, we narrow down what I'm having for lunch. I have a burrito or wings or both.
We did both. Well, I did both.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was dying the first time out. It was terrible.
Hot rocks.
Yeah, so when you get like a little bit of a rolled cigarette.
Yeah, I used to suck from that kind of bit in my
Yeah.
used to
The worst.
Yeah.
The worst. It's
You get done by hot things a lot. You've done the hot chip challenge.
well, I don't thankfully now because I'm better at rolling.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen as much.
Yeah.
But occasionally you get the odd little spark that lands on your hand or your arm or something.
I need to find a sample roaster. I know someone with a sample roaster.
I also need to get some more coffee.
Yeah.
At some point then.
Yeah.
Mama's finished.
Did she enjoy it?
She loved it. But she said, can you get anything even stronger?
No such thing in this coffee shop. We don't do strong coffee. You can do the chocolatey one, the 107E. It's pretty tasty.
Okay.
Very chocolatey, very fudgy. If she likes fudge.
She like anything as long as coffee flavoured.
Yeah.
She gets
Oh,
lots
yeah.
of it.
Oh, yeah. Not sure I could have both. The local burrito places, burritos as big as your head. Ooh.
Who's that?
Jason Bell.
Sounds good.
And they do great Mexican food in North America, of course.
Oh. A little bit closer to sauce.
Mm. Rez and his squirty squirts go hand in hand. Oh, yeah. Kim loves... Eugene is saying that you love Dyer. She's devastated you would say that. How do you feel that Eugene has said that you love... Yeah. That's a swear word, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, Eugene, I love you, you know, so you do get a pass, but that is fighting to.
The second time he says it, he's not sure. Why is the Shawshank Redemption so flop?
See, Bob loves the Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah,
By love, I mean,
that's it. With all his heart and soul. If we sign Adama on deadline day, does this automatically make us favourites to win the league? No, it doesn't. Actually, demotes us.
Yeah. It means we've just lost the transfer window.
Yeah, Jacob loves Adama Traore.
Does he?
He absolutely loves him. I don't know because he's got an infatuation with baby oil.
Yeah, you love a
His,
man coated in oil.
his long flowing locks. Jacob's got great long flowing
yeah.
locks. Like Jacob should have a fan next to him when he's streaming, just so he can.
Jacob, your hair is way better than mine.
Most people's hair is way better than mine.
Well,
But
most people. I'm quite Adama ambivalent, to be honest. So I view him as not quite good enough, but I do also believe that Conte could maybe manufacture something from him. But
there is no doubt Adama, what he does, is one of the best players in the world now. He is terrifying. If he comes off the bench and you need to win a game, he is terrifying. If you're playing counter-attacking football and you've got Adama Traore, other teams will be scared of you.
players just bounce off him, don't they?
Yeah.
I've seen it multiple times.
Adama and Ndombele would win us the league. No. Thank you both. Thank you both, you two beautiful people. Big up, Jacob. Don't want to crush your hand and awful elbows.
So, for any latecomers, what's your thought on the best ever movie vehicle?
Oh yeah, movie
So
vehicle.
I don't think I saw anything from Jacob.
No,
So, Jacob, what do you think is the best vehicle or car in a movie?
Adama Traore, I shouldn't say, isn't
Adama
it? Adama is cheap now, he is, because no one wants him. He should have come to Tottenham last year instead of going to Barcelona when he had the chance.
Adama is cheap now.
He is. Still wouldn't have him.
No.
They have to pay us to have him, I think. Cheers, Ben.
See you, Ben. Take it
Up
easy.
Spurs.
Push up that lighter in the air.
Nah, I'm going now.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, shit. I haven't done my dilemmas.
Uh-oh.
I haven't done my time. I didn't do my afternoon timeline.
Oh no!
I know.
Adama is the best vehicle. Haha. No, he's not.
The best.
So would you get in him and
He's
ride
the
him
best.
around
Oh,
town?
yeah.
He is the. I think he is the best delivery vehicle for baby oil.
Yeah.
These fucking
he is.
guys getting inside other guys.
I think that's what Adama is built for the delivery of baby oil.
Ghost Riders motorcycle.
Shame that was a ruined movie. It's the only movie I don't like Nicolas Cage in. And I like Nicolas Cage. I'm a big fan.
Have you seen the unbearable weight of Talent.
Can't remember.
This is a brand new one. where
Oh,
he plays
yeah,
himself.
he plays himself. I forgot.
And
I do need to
and
see
the
that movie.
Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Pedro
Needs-
Pascal.
I need to see that.
Pedro
brilliant.
Pascal was the guy who fought, was the actor who played the character who fought the mountain in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I always forget his
The
name.
Viper,
Yeah.
Prince of Dawn.
That's
Yeah.
right, Dawn, that's the place. Yeah.
He'll come to me.
Anyone that's funny enough to play themselves after being mean for so long, they're a good bloke.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
And
make an
he
entire
does-
meme out of
He
himself.
does totally take the piss out of himself. Yeah.
I
It's good. It's well worth a watch.
I'm biased because I love the Jurassic Park G's, but the most badass is probably that Death Proof
Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah.
over in Martell.
Over in
in
Martell,
Martell.
that's it.
Well done.
Well done.
That's the one. See, I remember the thing, unbent, unbowed, unbroken. You know, I mean, I remember the motto of Dawn,
Yeah,
or the motto of the Martell, House Martell, but I don't remember House Martell.
There was a lot of characters to keep track of.
The only one,
Too many.
yeah. The only ones I'm thinking, okay, I'm trying to. I can remember obviously the Starks, the Lannisters, the Baratheons, the Targaryens, the Tyrells. That's it. I can't remember any of that. There's Hightower,
Greyjoys.
no, Hightower, the Greyjoys, for instance. I forgot that one. You know, yeah, it's. I've got to reread them. But,
Yeah.
Just
I've
wait,
been-
wait for the new books.
yeah,
to come out.
exactly. Just one more at least, Mr. Martin, please, just to put me
just
out my
give
misery.
something for someone to chew on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Bolton's one.
Bolton's, yeah. There you
Yeah.
go. There's another one. Yeah. And that's the thing. I've got to reread them. I've got to read them. They're really good.
They are. Really are.
Huge, absolutely love reading them.
Do you prefer Joffrey or Ramsay?
Oh, Joffrey or Ramsay Bolton?
Yeah.
Joffrey.
That's a very difficult
Wait,
question.
What do you mean by prefer? Prefer means
Who's
that
the
I
better
like-
character?
Who's the better
The Bastard
character?
Bolton is a complete shit.
Yeah.
It cannot be.
He's
He is
awesome.
brilliant. He
He's
is brilliant.
awesome at being
But there-
horrible.
There was something special about Joffrey, I think.
In the books, Joffrey will elicit a stronger response.
Mm.
In the TV show,
Ramsay.
Ramsay Bolton
Really?
is the one that
He's
because
horrific.
he is just the derangement.
What I
that
liked about
controlled
Joffrey,
derangement.
I liked that he would be a massive arse, to put it lightly, to someone.
Yeah.
And he'd sort of cower and look.
Yeah.
And I like that snivelling
Yeah.
kind of bastard thing.
He was just a coward. He was just a coward.
But Ramsay was just horrible.
Yeah, he was,
He was
yeah.
horrible.
He was straight up horrid.
Michael was sick today, so the reins are off on me, so we can run wild.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I think I enjoyed hating Joffrey more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear with me. I just got to finish this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I like it in his death throes, he still managed to land what's his face?
Thingy in trouble. Yeah.
Tyrion.
Tyrion, yeah.
He pointed at him and
Yeah.
froze it.
That's right. Yeah. He was such. Although I've got a bit of a claim to fame on that score. The guy who I did my driving lessons with also did Joffrey's.
Interesting.
We have the same driving instructor. Not that I give a shit. Not that it matters. Who cares? Who cares? Wow, big deal. But yeah, it's just interesting.
It's a good thing to know. Small world.
How we doing out there?
Only claim to fame I have is I know Courtney Green from Towie. I used to know her.
Okay.
We went to school together.
Nice.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what
Yeah,
Towie
where
is?
is Essex?
I don't want to, I know what. Yeah, I know what.
Yeah.
If anyone has ever seen Towie and seen Courtney Green, yes, we went to school together.
There you go.
And we also went to school, all three of us, I was in the same form room as her and Talia Corrin, who
Who?
appears on Last Word on Spurs.
Okay. Excellent.
But I haven't spoken to her in many years either.
Did you break her heart?
No.
I bet
You
it
did,
was.
didn't
I
you?
bet it
No, I
is.
just hid in the corner.
Ah,
Is she related to Victoria?
yeah.
Possibly.
Now, Victoria Corrin,
She's
in my
brilliant.
view, is one of the sexiest people on the planet.
She's pretty sexy.
She really is.
She's
I
she's
love that
viciously
combination.
intelligent.
Absolutely. That's part of her sexiness, to be honest.
Viciously. I mean, her complete and utter destruction of the James Bond franchise on Room 101
There you go.
is something to behold.
I haven't seen her.
It's pretty awesome.
And married to David Mitchell.
Yeah. And you can just imagine them two arguing all night.
Can you imagine? Fucking
Imagine the
So
argument.
out of his-
That's so cruel. It's true, but
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think he's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
So great. I can watch him all day, but she-
Them two having an argument. So, they should make that into a TV show.
yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, at home with the Coron Mitchells.
Just arguing.
Well, they
Oh, and also there was a fourth person that was quite famous in my form ring, Jack
Oh, yeah.
Payne, who now plays for Charlton Athletic. So well done to Jack.
okay.
The sign of
you
a Jack.
lied. You've gone from like only knowing one person to
Knowing three.
loads.
Yeah.
So well done to Jack for signing of Charlton Athletic. He's not
Absolutely.
watching the stream.
Oh,
Good lad though. Very good lad.
That's not good. Why aren't you watching the stream, Jack?
He should be.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jack.
yeah, Jack.
You don't know Jack.
And we've
Yeah,
seen,
yeah,
and I've seen,
Jack,
I've
Jack,
actually
Jack,
seen him
Jack.
play live. Because
What, Charlton Athletic?
No, he was playing for Huddersfield at the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, who did Tottenham play? He was on loan to someone. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
He was playing for a team that played Tottenham. We battered them.
Nice.
Sorry, Jack, but I hope you get battered.
He probably
Everywhere
support,
you go.
I would imagine he probably supports Tottenham growing up in.
No, split Southend, amazingly.
Oh, okay, no.
Two
fair
people.
enough.
Finn.
Sad thing, didn't it? That's
Yeah.
that's understandable too.
Good lad, very good lad. And then you could tell he was going to be a somewhat decent footballer because he was miles better than all of us. Like, could not get the ball off of him.
No.
Well, you could get it was until year 8.
Originally.
When year 9, like you could get him off the ball just because he was quite small. He was
Yeah.
smaller compared to all of us. But year 9, he came back and he bulked up
That will do.
because they told him to bulk up because
Yeah.
he was on. He was
So he
on,
was already in an academy.
yeah, at the time, yeah. He basically missed the entire whole of year 10 because it's like I'm not going to school for my GCSEs when I can play football.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can understand that. You can understand that.
My
Cool.
dad was best friends with the rest of the Lance Storm
Time
when he
runs
was a
out.
kid. Lance Storm,
Excellent.
Although I lost
interesting.
30 prize on this morning for not doing the thing I
Oh no.
It's not good, especially after having spent 4,000 on what's it called, crew upgrades.
You do need to.
I needed that. I do. I needed that 30. I did, and I missed it. I'm disappointed in myself.
I remember Lance Storm.
Bob finished at 6. With him.
Yeah. Or was it 5?
So time to come here.
Well, why not? See
Yeah.
If he's got enough time to do it, yeah.
Do you remember Chris Benoit? Oh bloody hell.
Who?
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit.
WWE doesn't remember Chris Benoit.
I remember Benoit Asuakoto.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourites.
He
Always
was
got
so
soft spot.
cool, yeah.
Such a bit of a dick, but that was sort of cool.
No, he's
No, he was a good
I
lad.
think
He
he's
took-
misunderstood.
Yeah. I mean, he turned around and said, "Look, I'm just doing this as a profession."
Yeah.
And this is, I actually compare,
Very smart fella.
Yeah, I actually compare him. He's the sort of the comparator to the likes of Ndombele.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because Benny didn't play football because he loved football. He played football because
He was good at it.
he was good at it and he could make money
Yeah,
from it,
yeah.
right? And he was honest and open about it. But when he was on the pitch, he applied
He give
himself.
it his all, yeah.
Whereas Ndombele, from what we understand, he loves playing football,
I hate
but doesn't apply himself.
Yeah.
You know?
I like the whole thing.
All of us have said in regards to Ndombele, he could be the best footballer in the world. Easily. If he wanted to be.
Yeah. But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to put the hard work in. And the other one is Kane.
Yeah.
Kane actually doesn't have.
Ability.
No,
No.
he does have ability,
No,
but it's
he's-
not
he's-
in compare. There are players that of
He's
course
forced himself into that position.
he's
by effort.
worked his arse
Yeah.
off to get as
Yeah.
much out of his ability
He,
as he
he
can.
hasn't got necessarily as much natural ability as Ndombele, but what he has got is application
Exactly.
and desire.
Exactly.
But that's
And
why
that's the other
Ronaldo
thing.
is so good.
Yeah,
as
Exactly,
well.
because he's got ability and
And yeah,
Yeah.
application.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely right.
And Bale as well.
Yeah.
It's like that. You know.
He was like that until he hit year 3 of Real
Until he
Madrid.
found goal.
Yeah.
Until he found golf, yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Now that I found golf, what am I gonna do with it? Oh.
give these a go. We haven't tried
awesome.
these. Biscuit of the day is the Maryland chocolate and hazelnut.
It's very nice. And the weird thing is, the big supermarkets like Tesco, Sainsbury's, and that lot, they don't sell the hazelnut version. They sell
Interesting.
all the other flavors, choc chip, double choc chip, and the special ones they bring out. They don't sell the hazelnut. These you can only get in like corner shops and stuff. Madness.
I'm not the
What's wrong
biggest
with
fan of hazelnuts, but I will give it a
I
go.
love hazelnut.
These are the best Maryland with the hazelnuts. Mm-hmm.
Those are excellent.
You like?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because it's not overly strong hazelnut wise.
Yeah.
That's why Nutella in Italy is much better than Nutella in the UK.
Mhm.
Because Nutella in the UK is all hazelnut.
Mm-hmm.
It's hazelnut with chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
In Italy, it's chocolate with hazelnut.
You see, I'm the opposite of you. I prefer hazelnut to chocolate. That's the thing.
I
You
just
give me-
like chocolate.
they've got to be together. I will agree, right? Hazelnuts by themselves are nice, but they're nothing they're nothing compared to when they're teamed up with chocolate. But I prefer more hazelnut flavor coming through than chocolate.
See, those are excellent because I love
But
chocolate.
that's a good balance.
For me, that's perfect.
There you go.
Do you know that Tom Holland is a Spurs fan? Yes, we
Yes.
do. He asked Mbappe to join us, and that is why Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. He's better than Andrew Garfield, who supports a scum, and he's better than Tobey Maguire, who's just blubbery.
Why is Andrew Garfield scum?
Oh,
Because he supports the Arsenal.
How do you know? Does he?
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
shame.
Down.
Because I prefer Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
but he supports Arsenal, therefore he's the worst Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think Andrew Garfield is the better actor.
Yeah, he is. He was excellent in No Way Home. He was excellent.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the way that the reason that they didn't make the third Amazing Spider-Man was ridiculous.
They are apparently going to make it now.
What with
What's the
Andrew
point?
Garfield?
Yeah, apparently going to make it now. It was 2 years
now,
too
now,
late.
now the Spider-Verse exists. They can have like two
Oh, of
concurrent
course.
Spider-Man.
Of course.
It's too late. It doesn't look 18. It doesn't look 16
No, he
anymore.
He
doesn't.
did look 16 in the Spider-Man.
No,
film.
Yeah.
but
Way too old for Felix.
Yeah, but we'll forgive that.
You know he's in an episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
He's in the episode The Daleks Take Manhattan.
Oh yes.
I like him. I think he's a great actor.
That's the question because we've never done Doctor Who. Favorite Doctor?
9.
Ooh. Eccleston is good,
Mm-hmm.
and he's
Far
perfect.
and away.
It's a shame he wouldn't come back for the Day of the Doctor because that was excellent. It's a shame because
Yeah.
he was the War Doctor.
Well, he was the aftermath of the War Doctor. The War Doctor was John
Well,
Byrne.
that's what they made that, but it
Yeah.
should have been him being the
Yeah.
War Doctor. Like that's what he
Yeah,
should have been, but
exactly.
Christopher Eccleston wouldn't come back
Absolutely.
because they messed him about
Yeah.
and they didn't actually want to do it in the first place.
Absolutely.
Do you guys
He was
remember?
great.
Do you guys remember the old film Ready to Rumble? What a classic!
Yeah.
I will rule you.
Lingard signed by Forest on 200,000
£100,000
a week.
Jesse Lingard's got
Yeah.
the Forest.
For
No,
200
no.
grand a week. I mean, good for him
Mm.
because he's got the best deal and he doesn't have to
Yeah.
play for West Ham.
No,
But anyway,
still,
you're wrong, 'cause it's Tom
200
Baker.
grand a week. I think if he
Tom
was,
Baker.
he would have accepted less money than West Ham if he would have come to Tottenham.
oh, well,
Guaranteed.
yeah.
Did we want him?
Doesn't fit our system. I would have had him. Oh yeah. Tom Baker. Who's David Tennant is probably the definitive Doctor because he had the best
Tennant.
writing and he was excellent himself.
I thought Matt Smith was pretty good.
Matt Smith
I
was
like
good,
Matt
but
Smith.
the writing was awful and he
Wasn't
carried
as
it.
good, Yeah.
To be honest,
Peter Capaldi could have been an excellent Doctor,
Yeah.
but the writing was
Do
even
you know
worse.
what I think they should have done? They should have done an adults only Doctor and had him more like Malcolm Tucker. Just can you imagine?
he had some very good stories.
Yeah.
As well.
I
Though.
lost interest.
That's why I've got a bit of affection for
Yeah.
Capaldi. I also like what's it called, Jodie Whittaker as well. I think she's a good Doctor too. Like Matt Smith, like David Tennant, but still for me,
He's
it's
still
just
Eccleston.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that film, you have to see it as a wrestling fan. And these are so many films I need to watch. My favourite wrestling film is Nacho Libre. Because I love that
Not
film.
the wrestler.
Mm.
The wrestler.
No, I love Nacho Libre because it's just hysterical. Anything with Jack Black in.
Has any of you ever seen those Mexican wrestler films? They've sort
I've
of-
seen
No.
Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
Sometimes men have to wear stretchy pants. If you've never seen Nacho Libre, I implore you to, because it is so awful. It's brilliant.
I've got some voice messages to listen to.
Oh,
They're sensitive, so I can't do it on the screen.
oh God. If you haven't seen that, yeah, I probably have to watch it. There's so many films.
Not as many as crimes.
Oh yeah. Like, one of the, like, everyone says, "Oh, you've got to watch Home Alone." I'm not interested in Home Alone at all. There's nothing. I'm only into Christmas movies if they're not Christmas movies. Die Hard, Gremlins. Was it The Grinch? Grinch is good. That's a classic.
Home Alone doesn't deserve to be in
No.
Ghostbusters or Aliens, and that you have to see these films.
The best wrestling movies are Santa and the Blue Demon movies. So bad, so campy. That's good though, because wrestling. Part of the reason why I think most people like wrestling is because it's campy. But wrestling has died since kayfabe died. But now kayfabe is coming back into wrestling.
Kayfabe.
Do you know what kayfabe is? The sense of realism. So everyone knows wrestling is fake, but everyone pretends it's real. That's kayfabe. So
So in the late 80s, for instance, the Barber one, it was really ridiculous.
Yeah.
And bloody fake.
hello. Just give us a sec. We're about to wrap up the old stream, and we'll be there. Right, we are actually gonna never break kayfabe, which is why my favourite wrestler MJF is excellent. He never breaks it. He goes out in character. Like if you go to him, he'll slaughter you in public.
Right, I have heard the phrase kayfabe.
Yeah. It's like drink. What would you like? Do you like the new shoes?
Wow!
They're the best shoes ever, right?
I was like,
And the pink socks.
because I looked at.
No, they're not pink, they're white.
What's so surprising though? It's literally the first time in 2 years that I've seen
The new shoe.
Yeah.
Shocked. They're really comfortable.
And the colour as well.
But it like changes and stuff.
Yeah.
Takes it to different.
I'm fashionable until my feet. But these are actually fashionable now, which is really funny.
And just like this.
Yeah.
I always was a hipster though.
That's what you said earlier, wasn't it?
Great show, Ben, Kim and Rez. Yeah, great show. We are actually going to wrap up the stream there. Resnall's on the phone, so. Ooh. So yes, thank you all so much for watching. Brilliant to see you all. We will be back on Monday afternoon. We'll also be on In the Wall. Will you be taking part in the Wall tomorrow, or are you going to be hiding?
I'm getting ready for my hospital stay.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm up there on Sunday, so I'll probably be in chat.
Yeah. So Vince McMahon or Daniel Levy. Oh, that's like asking who's worse, the devil or the devil. So yes, we'll be on In the Wall 10:45 tomorrow evening on Bob's channel, and yeah, we'll be back Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Thank you all so much for watching. We've got cue the outro. Here we go. Cue the outro. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you smell what the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.